It's Imperial Tiger football on KXORadio.com. Now, let's get ready for the kickoff with George Grijalva and Mickey Dale. Tiger football on KXORadio.com.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Shimamoto Simpson Stadium on the campus of Imperial High School for tonight's game between the Imperial Tigers and the visiting West Hills Wolfpack. I'm Mickey Dale along with George Grijalva for another season of Friday Night Lights. Welcome back, George.
Yes, thank you. It's great to be here, Mickey.
It's nice. It's been a while, and we come out here and you see the players in their uniforms, and the grandstands are about packed up, and the fans out there in the field. And
we're talking about the parking here. It's crazy today. I cannot believe that.
It is. Everywhere you look, there are cars everywhere. There really are. I had to park down at Ben Hulse inside the school. I hope they don't tow me away. But there's and really only live a couple of blocks further than that. I might as well walk down. Yeah, it wouldn't have made much difference, but I thought I could get a little closer. But there are a lot of people here tonight.
It reminds me of the 70s. When we used to pack the stadium.
It really does. It really does.
We used to go around the track and the fence there along the track.
Right. People parking up in the cheap seats over on top of the ditch bank.
That's what's cool about this.
They're all still here.
They're still here. And it's probably the same people.
It is. You're right. You're right. It's the same people probably in the same seats over there as well. Warm night tonight at 107 degrees right now, and it should get a little bit cooler, but I don't see it getting too much under 100 degrees before the end of the ball game. So it's going to be a warm one for the players. I think our guys are going to be acclimating to it. All the players from West Hills. We'll see.
I feel sorry for them.
Yeah, come down from Santee. This is the season opener for the Tigers, but the Wolfpack has one game under their belt. They humbled the Grossmont team, the Foothillers, last Friday night, 24-6. And it's the second year of a similar scenario for each team. Because last year, the Wolfpack hammered Karne high 55-0 before hosting the Tigers. In that game, Imperial held a 7-0 lead at the half on a Seth Shaw rushing touchdown before West Hill scored on a 64-yard touchdown pass in the third quarter. It was quickly followed by a 30-yard pick six made it 14-7, and it stayed that way until 36 seconds left in the game, where West Hill scored to make it 21-7. So it made it look like it was a little more lopsided. It really wasn't.
Real close game. Yeah. I missed that one.
Yeah, you missed that one. We missed having you down for that one. We had Joe Evangelist to sat in for you, but we certainly missed you on that up there. You missed the two-tone blue field.
I didn't get to see that. I wish I would have seen that.
That two-tone blue field they've got there.
That's got to be something.
It is crazy. The Santee-based school ran off another 10 wins in a row after that win against Imperial before they lost to the Ramona Bulldogs in the semifinals as the IF to conclude their season at 11-1. It's opening night for the Tigers other than a scrimmage against Sweetwater. And when we come back, George, tell us a little bit about that scrimmage against Sweetwater. We'll talk about that in just a moment.
Start that day off right with your favorite drink from Brick House Coffee, next door to Brick House Deli at the Lisa Tucker Center in Imperial. Brick House Coffee has so many drinks to choose from. Hot drinks, blended drinks, or cold drinks, including the best tea in the valley with different flavors. Open daily with a convenient drive-thru. And next door, Brick House Deli with big, full, fresh flavor. The Valley's premier deli, serving breakfast and lunch. So come visit them both at the Lisa Tucker Center on West Ayton Road in Imperial.
For over 60 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way, keeping our kids busy with school activities. Members are parents and community people who care and want to donate their time. If you would like to become a member, call Betty or Larry Zinn at 760-355-1312. That's 760-355-1312. The Quarterback Club wishes the Imperial Tigers a great season. Go Tigers!
Now we're back at Imperial High School for tonight's game between the Tigers and the West Hills Wolfpack of Santina. George, you saw Imperial in a scrimmage last week against Sweetwater. What were your thoughts on the Tigers' performance?
I was impressed by Zach Ray as linebacker, but at tight end, I think he had 5 receptions.
Wow.
And he pulled over the linebackers in the defensive backfield.
I heard he really strengthened up. And he was a strong young man last season.
He bulked up, and he's excited. He's excited to play. Seth looked real good at running back. Freshman running back. Let me get you his name. Rashad Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to do something. He's going to do something. So his brother is the one that came to Central, didn't play, and then he went on to Lincoln. He was supposed to play here.
Okay.
Went on to Lincoln, got everything.
Okay.
Got an offer to play at UCLA, and he accepted.
Oh, really? So he's already got.
He's already there.
As a freshman?
As a freshman.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you'll be hearing about Rashard Robinson sometime this year for sure. I'm not sure how much he'll get in there tonight because he is just a freshman. But I was telling you the other night when we were talking after going to watch one of the practices that you just watch him move around, and he just has the movements of someone who can run with the ball and run fast with it.
Coming at us right here.
Yeah, exactly. Just look at him and you think, wow, number one, he's not a freshman. He doesn't look it. And then he just looks like he can get out and really move. So it'll be fun to watch that.
And then another one that I'm excited about is number 15 there in the middle of the field. He's not playing. He hurt his knee a couple of weeks ago. Freshman, 6'5". Wow. Can stand under the basket, going straight up and two-hand dunk.
Really?
Yeah.
A freshman?
Freshman.
Wow.
Came in from a cave.
Now, how damaged is the knee? Is it just a sprain or?
He's got no brace. I don't see anything on it.
Yeah, no, I don't see it either. Okay.
Moving good.
Okay.
But Coach Milan on the basketball, for the Imperial basketball, is excited.
Well, I would be too.
Yeah, so he's got two kids.
I certainly would be.
6'5" that can jump. So that's good to have.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is the fourth meeting between the schools, between Imperial and West Hills. And West Hills has a 2-1 advantage at this point. So Tigers can tie up the overall records on these. The first one, and we're going to go ahead and bring some names from the past. You ready?
Okay.
All right, here we go. In 2014, West Hills outscored the Tigers in a 41-27 shootout. Mark Benedict rushed for a game-high 137 yards in that game for the Tigers and scored a touchdown. Zeke Hernandez, other name from the past, rushed for a score and caught a pass to pay dirt in that game that was right here on this field in 2014. Then it was 4 years later, the Tigers returned the winning favor with a 25-0 shutout in Imperial. In that game, Santiago de la Torre. Wow. You know, we'll talk about him in a moment. He threw a touchdown pass, and he kicked a school record 47-yard field goal. You remember it, in leading the Tigers in that one. And then Nathan Hart scored a touchdown and rushed for 101 yards, and Joey Ramos caught a touchdown pass in that one. Ryan Bonillas thrilled the home crowd with a 96-yard kickoff return for another touchdown. So the Tigers will try to even that up. We're down 2-1 against them. We could end up 2-2 before the evening is up. Now, thinking of Santiago de la Torre, and we have a little bit of time, it's junior football night, I guess you call it. And so they have all the I don't believe they're in Pop Warner. They're in another type of league. I'm not sure. But it's anyway, the junior players that are out here. Yeah. And that's why I think a lot of the extra crowd is here for them as well. So we will not get a kickoff right at 7 o'clock. We'll be a little bit later than that. But the thing I was thinking about with Santiago is that as a junior, he was on track to set records as a receiver.
Yes.
But when he came out as a senior, we didn't have a quarterback.
Oh, I thought we lost the quarterback in somewhere in Carlsbad. Who did we play in Carlsbad? Remember, he got hurt and they couldn't stop him when he came in. Well, he ran from one end of the field to the other, one side to the other.
Yeah. Well, it was Joseph Durango. But was that around that time? I don't remember. But I know that Santi had a chance as a wide receiver. Yes. He did so well his junior year, but we needed a quarterback his senior year. He stepped in as a quarterback, did an outstanding job for having never played the position before, and really gave up the opportunity to set records at the school.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he sure did. It wasn't San Diego, I remember. I don't remember the quarterback that got hurt.
It was at Rancho Buena Vista.
That's what it was.
That's what it was. It was their homecoming night. Yeah, we ruined them.
That running back with the big old leg.
Yes, for them, yes. But we won. And we ruined their night.
Yes, because they couldn't catch him.
Yes, that was the night I enjoyed.
Doing the Wildcat. That's the Wildcat offense. That's all they did with him.
Well, Tiger head coach David Shaw will hand the ball once again to C.J. Tiernan, another one that was a wide receiver. He needed a quarterback last year. He stepped in, did a miraculous job before last year. Now, we saw that kind of scenario, as we mentioned, with De La Torre in 2018. Christopher proved to be a good dual threat, especially running, as he led the Tigers with 876 yards rushing last year. He almost got a 100-yard season. Yeah, isn't that amazing? And he played quarterback half the season pretty much, and still got that. And that 876 yards marked him number 6 in Division III rushers last year. He had 5 games that exceeded 100 yards rushing in a game, and he is exciting to watch. So if you're not here at the games, we'll try to describe how he goes, but I tell you, he's an exciting one. And then, as you mentioned, Seth Shaw, I think you know him pretty well, added 492 yards rushing last year with 8 touchdowns, and he'll start the season doing the bulk of the rushing. A couple more seniors that will lead the receiving corps include Alejandro Perez. He tied for the team lead with 24 catches a year ago for 300 yards and a pair of touchdowns. He is back along with Dominic Suarez. really came on strong in the second half of last season. He ended up with 16 passes for 264 yards and 2 touchdowns. We'll be back to look at the Tigers defensively as our pregame show continues in just a moment.
Have you been wanting new flooring but putting it off? Don't wait anymore. Derma's floor covering has the flooring you want at blowout prices. Yes, I mean blowout prices. Hardwood plank, regularly priced $9.99 a square yard, now $3.99 a square yard, and over 1,100 square feet in stock. Select tiles, regularly priced $5.99 to $6.49 a square foot, now on sale at $1.34 to $1.99 a square foot. Stop by Derma's Floor Covering today, 220 North J Street in Imperial. Your flooring wishes can come true at Derma's Floor Covering.
Wake up with Kxo Café, open daily at 7 a.m., serving your favorite breakfast, from omelets, pancakes, eggs benedict, waffles, and yes, Mexican breakfast too. Kxo Café serves lunch till 2 p.m., from sandwiches, salads, and yes, of course, the all-American cheeseburger. Kxo Café thanks you for voting us the best breakfast in town. Once again, you can order online at Kxo Café El Centro or call 760-352-9655.
I work every other Saturday, and so those Saturdays that I'm not working, that's where you'll find us. So we go down to Broken Yolk for breakfast on every other Saturday.
Still doing that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'd say, Peggy, are you going to take me to breakfast the next day? And we end up going, and that's where we were at last week. Lee Elder, our Eastern Time Zone representative, has checked in from Talmadge, Ohio. 71 degrees back there.
Ooh, send some this way.
Send a little this way. We could use a little bit of it. But hey, even so we're inside of the booth and there's air conditioning, you can't hardly feel it, can you? It's just really a warm night. And like we've said from the top of the show, I think our players are acclimated to it. We'll see how the kids from Santee do as far as the heat.
Might be some cramps, I think.
Yeah, I would think so, especially first game of the season. We're moments away from the opening kickoff, about 7 minutes away from it, in this game between the Tigers and the West Hills Wolfpack. And defensively for the Tigers, they'll be led, as you mentioned, Zach Ray, who a year ago chalked up 82 tackles, which was 6th best in Division III. Well, Moreno was in on 79 tackles a year ago, and Junior Joel Villacampos notched 65 tackles from his defensive back position last season. And then you got to add along the line Aiden Shields, an all-Imperial Valley League second-teamer. He'll show up the defensive line. Against we bowling Thursday night, Peg and I, and his mom and dad bowl.
Oh, I didn't know.
Corey and Christina, yeah. They both bowl with us on Thursday nights, and so it's always good to see them down there. And so we'll be talking to Aiden up, just started to play really, really, really good. We'll talk about him a lot. The Tigers have a senior-laden team, however, 24 seniors among the 37 players. That's the only bad part of it, I think. A few key players graduated in the spring, but many experienced players are back. And we're looking for an exciting season. And there are other games that are being played tonight, plus there were 3 last night. We'll take a look at those as our pregame show continues in just a moment.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here at Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. PO Box service 2 years. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Hiles in El Centro. If you're in need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago to help the football team with much-needed equipment and sending the players to special training. Now, through their fundraising efforts from the past and now, the Imperial Tiger Association is proud of what they have accomplished and what they will continue to do in the future. They're always looking for new members. You can call Victor at 760-960-6317. That's 960-6317 if you're interested in helping out. Go Tigers!
Take you down, George Grawley here for tonight's game between the Imperial Tigers and the West Hills Wolfpack and the Tigers' season opener here in Imperial. Due to a shortage of referees throughout Southern California, trio games have already been played last night. Vincent Memorial defeated Southwest 46-7 in a game heard last night on Kxo Radio. The Calexico Bulldogs traveled to Chula Vista last night and defeated Castle Park 48-33.
Ooh, they put up some points.
Yeah, they put some points, I think. They struggled a little bit against Palo Verde, although they came out with the win. But, yeah, 48 points on the board last night. And let's go back and we'll get the other score, and then we'll tell you a little bit about Calexico already this year. Calipatria lost to Desert Mirage and Thermal 38-7 last night. We'll look at the games that are going to come up tonight in just a moment. But when you think of Calexico, if you're not here in the Valley and don't know, they were scheduled to play at Blythe against Palo Verde last Thursday night due to the referee situation shortages, so they're going to play a Thursday night game. It was 7-7 deadlocked at the half when a transformer was hit as the storm came in, and it knocked all the lights out.
Yeah, lightning. There was lightning.
Right, lightning just did. So they cleared the stadium and got them out of there, and then they finished up the game 2 days later here in Imperial.
That I don't know.
That was weird, wasn't it?
I never asked why.
Last Saturday, they finished the game out. It ended up still 7-7 after the second half of the game, so they went to an overtime period. Calexico scored, got the extra point. They were up 14-7. And then Palo Verde had the ball. They were able to score, but they went for a 2-point conversion and were stopped, which kind of surprises me because Palo Verde has some really good running backs, and yeah, Calexico stopped them. So, yeah, the Bulldogs may be for real. Yeah, look at that smile. I love it. Games tonight. Central will celebrate their home opener. They'll host Point Loma at Cal Jones Field after ripping Mount Carmel 48-20 last week. And this was a game that was on Kxo, and Carol says it wasn't even as close as that.
No.
I think Central was up 41-0 at one point, ended up winning at 48-20. Raleigh will be hosting Valley Center as an impressive 27-20 win over last year's State Division II AA champion, Scripps Ranch. That was last Friday. Scripps Ranch quarterback was a guy named Jack Leatherwood. He threw 2 touchdown passes. He was all CIF last year. And in the third quarter, I believe it was, he ended up getting a broken collarbone on a tackle. He's done for the season. Oh. This is a team that was the defending state champion, and he is done. Oh. Yeah, he's got a verbal commitment. He's going to be going to play at Nevada Reno. But, boy, you hate to see that. In the first game of the season, he plays a half a game, and then he's done on an injury. So really sad for the young man and that. But we'll listen, with a name like that, I don't think we'll forget it. Jack Leatherwood. He's
sounds like a linebacker.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, more than a quarterback. But he'll be going to Nevada Reno.
Okay.
And let's see, and that's in the Imperial Valley League. In the Desert League, Hoville will host Cities of Tijuana tomorrow night. There are 3 cities. Did you know that?
Okay, I didn't understand that, but they were talking about Hoville's going to play 3 of them.
3 of them, yeah. They're going to play Tijuana tomorrow night. There's a Saturday night game.
About Tierra or something.
Yeah, and then they will play one out of Ensenada next week. And then they'll play the City Zorros that we're used to out of Mexicali.
Okay. I didn't know it was Ensenada. I thought there was 2 from Mexicali and 1 from
Tijuana and Ensenada and then Mexicali.
Wow, that's
so, yeah,
cool.
So it'd be kind of interesting that they're going to do that. And they get 3 other home games on it, too.
But they'll never be able to go there to play, though, right?
No, it'll just be... But those teams are looking for American teams to play.
Okay.
So it's kind of a win-win for both of them. As the Tiger Pride band is out on the field to entertain the crowd as the players get ready to come out onto the field in just a few moments. In other Desert League action... we mentioned Palo Verde. They're scheduled to travel to Coachella tonight to face the Arabs. Now, what I was telling you about, speaking of the Arabs, and it's just in my mind, so I'll go ahead and I'll say it now, is that looking at the offense of Palo Verde, and we'll be seeing Palo Verde here in a few weeks. We'll be going over to Blythe to take on the Yellow Jackets. It'll be a non-league game at that point. But their offense, they run a double wing, but they are foot to foot. I mean, each foot is next to each one, so they're just all clammed together like that. But then they'll get guys coming in motion off the wings and changes things up. And it reminded me, this is going back a long way, you'll probably remember because you're a little older than I am, but when the Coachella Arabs had what they called a fly offense, and they did the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it was, I think his name was Phil Moss was the head coach. Now we're talking about 1974, 75, somewhere in that vicinity. They had this offense, and I'm telling you, it was hard. You couldn't tell who had the ball.
And they always had little running backs.
Right. And they were behind pretty good sized linemen. Yeah. And so, man, they're going in and out, and you just didn't know who had the ball. And I know they played Central. Central was favored to win. They're playing Central in an 7-up game. And Coachella's down at the goal line. And they score. But they blew the whistle early because they thought a different guy had the ball. So they nullified the touchdown. It was late in the game. They had another chance. They didn't get a score, and Central won. It was because the referees couldn't even see where the football was at. But anyway, watching them last week on the internet, their offense reminds me of that old fly offense. So for you old timers that remember back in the John Tyree Max McGee days, Max was the Packers years ago. But Pat McGee days, that's what Coachella ran back then, was what was called the fly offense. I think his name was Phil Moss that brought that in there, and that's what Palo Verde runs. And so it's kind of interesting to see that and them being green and white and yellow too kind of threw me back about 50
with the yellow
years or so.
Yeah, those were tough games. Even in basketball, we had some tough games in Coachella and Indio.
Oh, yeah, you bet. And in football, always, there were two of the tougher teams in the old Desert Valleys League at that point.
Yeah.
And Imperial would play them as the Chaparral League champion against the Desert Valleys League champion. Yeah, they would do that either every year or every other year, or 2 out of 3 years it would be that way. And most of the time we came out on top, but it wasn't always easy.
So it was that tough team.
Yeah.
Well, Indio was hurt when they built Palm Desert and La Quinta High Schools. That really
that changed everything for them. Yeah, because you had Cathedral City, you had La Quinta, you had Palm Desert.
Yeah, Palm Springs always played the big schools out of LA.
Right.
Because they had so many kids over there. Remember that summer we went to playing that basketball?
Oh my
summer they mopped the floor with us.
Every one of their guys could dunk, and man, my eyes were huge. Oh my gosh, I'm not thinking this. And the first quarter, we were so far out of it, it wasn't even funny. But we went swimming with those guys afterwards. They were kind of cool, and their stadium was impressive. Remember how huge that thing was. That was Coach Armstrong was the coach's name at that time, and they were good. You hear in the background, the Tigers have come out and taken the field. For the first time in the 2022 season, we see Imperial under all red home uniforms with red pants, red jerseys, white numbers, red helmets with a white piping down the middle of it.
And we can see the numbers.
And we can read the numbers. I love that. It's the little things in life, right? The little things. Lee was mentioning a 6'5" player plays basketball, and he said, remember Fabian Diaz? Remember Fabian?
He played here.
Right, he played here. And he was huge, He was a big guy, and he was an offensive tackle for Mike Swearens. So, yeah, we remember him, Lee. Certainly so. And he was saying the fly T football invented by Rams offensive coach Hamp Poole, and they won the 1951 title with that offense, and that record still stands. Well, and that may have been where they got the idea of a name called the fly offense, because it was impressive, and they ran people all over the place, and you couldn't follow the ball very easily. That was for sure.
I remember when David was coaching in Calipan, they played Mountain Empire, and they had an offense like that. And he called it something about beef. I can't remember what word he used. But that's all they did. Quarterback would toss it to whoever went in motion, and then he blocked. And he went right behind the lineman, and they just push. Or the quarterback would fake it, keep it. And that was an awesome offense to watch.
We'll get one of those together. We'll get an answer after so everybody can hear the Pride of Imperial Band with our national anthem. And then we'll have our kickoff here in just 2 or 3 more minutes. We'll be kicking this one off.
I'm glad the band's not in uniform. It is way too hot.
Oh, yeah. No, it is way too hot.
I noticed he's a walking miracle right there.
Yeah, very well. Tell people while we have a moment.
Caleb Rawlings played for the Tigers 2 years ago. He graduated. Went on to Liberty University in Virginia. Had a toboggan accident, hurt his leg, wouldn't heal, went to the doctor. They seen something, but they didn't want to tell him because he was by himself back there. Sent him home. They told him, go to your family doctor. They go in and they see stage 4 cancer in his leg. Yeah. Not a prayer. He got through it.
But tell more in just a moment. We'll get the national anthem here, I think, and then you finish that story out. It's really a great story.
favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXO Centro.
Mickey Dale along with George Grijalva in the home opener for the Imperial Tigers, hosting the West Hills Wolfpack. Finish the story on Caleb Rollins.
Oh, okay. So he set it up. We found out that day he was going up, and his dad put it together where we went to all the overpasses from Drew Road to Dunaway. We had fire trucks up there. We had a bunch of people with banners and pictures of him wishing him luck, and got together at the gas station there in Ocotillo, and his grandpa prayed over him. Remember Pastor Schrock of Western Baptist goes up. They told him just a few days before that when they went in, because it was stage 4, they didn't know what they might see. They might have to amputate the leg. God answered prayers. They stayed it, replaced the knee only, and everything's going well. He went in 2 weeks ago Monday.
Okay.
He also has nodules in his lungs. They seen 8 when they went in. It was 11. They got them all. He was at church the very next Sunday. I could not believe that.
Well, to see him walking up here, you wouldn't know there's anything wrong with him.
No.
And to think that he almost lost his leg to cancer.
God, yeah.
Yeah, he's a walking miracle, like you said.
And he wanted to go eat at Sister, so heck yeah, we took him.
There you go. You bet you whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Captains for the Tigers out on the field now. Andres Castellan, one of the captains, along with Seth Shaw, Devin Meza, and Zach Ray. And they're flipping the coin now. Credit Bottom is one of the captains, and we saw him in action last year when the Tigers were up at West Hills. He's one of the captains. Can't see who the other ones are right now. With their 30 situating, Imperial will be defending the south goal to start this game out, and they have deferred to the second half. So the Tigers will be kicking off, and they'll be kicking left to right on your dial or your computer, laptop, tablet. We'll get this one kicked off here in Imperial, and the sun has set. It already feels cooler.
I don't have 30 on the roster. 30, 66.
Yeah, I was just taking this off of
55 and 12.
Let me see.
Yeah, I don't have 30 on the roster. Just like a ball player.
I'll see if they have. Yeah, there's no 30 on there. So we're gonna see. George's gonna go and check that out right now. But West Hills is in white jerseys, black pants, silver helmets, with a wolf on the side of them last year. With the goggles got us here. They have the wolf on the left side for wolf pack, and then they have their jersey number on the right side. And deep back to receive on the near side. We don't have a number 3. They've put in a bunch of players without numbers that were on the original roster, and number 1 is not on there. So you might be throwing the rosters out if they've got different players in there. But I'm seeing a 44, and there's no 44 on our roster. Okay. The quarterback is Colin Dill. He's number 9. I do know that. I watched him practice, but they do have some different players out there.
We'll just call his name for everything.
There you go. All right, Colin Dill is near side and on the far side.
Yeah, the film they send over to. They say like what is it, fisheye?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like.
There you go. Ethan Gonzalez kicking off for the Tigers. It's going to be a bouncer at the 10-yard line. Gets by the Wolfpack player, goes back to the 5 to pick it up. Breaks the tackle at the 10, tries to turn the corner, does so. Gets out across the 20-yard line to about the 24 before being brought down. And that's where the Wolfpack will take over first and 10, first and goal, or first and 10, that is, from their own about 24-yard line.
He made the corner. He got around. He got out there to containment.
Chance if you'll give us the Tigers' defensive alignment, and they're going to move the ball right out the 25-yard line. Put it out. Instead of that, pretty looking over there to the west.
Beautiful.
But it was certainly a warm one. Connor Apodaca Alexander Grubbs will come near to the left side as they go wide receivers to each side of the field. Man goes in motion to the far side, handed off up the middle. You get about 3 yards on the play before being brought down. The second down at 7 coming up. And the ball carrier is Diego Calderon, who scored a touchdown last week.
Zach Ray already getting into it. First tackle, along with Jose Apodaca. That nose guard.
So second down and 7 now from about the 28-yard line for West Hills. And they'll once again send 2 wide receivers to the left side, 1 to the right, 1 setback. Man goes in motion to the far side, handoff up the middle again.
Fumble.
And it is a fumble. Ball is down, looking to see who may have it. I think West Hills may have recovered it the way the Tigers are not getting too excited. And they did recover it. And it was Calderon again carrying it. And he will get out to the 33-yard line, so a gain of 5. So third down and a couple of yards to go for a first down.
Yeah, Ethan Reeves is the one that hit him behind the line of scrimmage and caused a fumble, but he got yardage out of it.
And the Wolfpack not sure what they're going to do, and they had a couple of players moving. No call on it because everybody wasn't set yet. Colin Dill, a quarterback, had man in motion to the near side road bottom, and he'll get the pitch around the left side. He turns up, gets a block, gets hit up the 35-yard line and brought down to near a first down, but we'll see where they're going to mark it at. As Tigers came in.
Yeah, they gave it to him.
Yeah, I think they're going to get it. Just by a little bit, but the first down will be on the gain of 2 and a new set of downs for the Wolfpack.
So Seth Shaw and Joel Villa Campos brought him down, but not until after he made the first down. I like the blocking on the tight end for the Wolfpack.
Mm-hmm.
He came in and got the linebacker and the end. Slowed them down just enough.
Put 2 wide receivers to the right side of the field as Dill rolls out to his right, looks downfield, pump fakes, then throws it, completes it to Calderon, who gets tackled immediately, just short of the 40-yard line. We'll put it to 39 and a gain of 4. Second down and 6.
I was close to a late hit there on Zach Ray. He rushed the quarterback. Yeah, Campos brought him down after a game of about 5. Is that what you call?
Yeah, they're going to put it all the way up to the 40, so gain of 5 on that. First completion on the first pass by Dill. A couple of touchdown passes last season, but only threw 16 for the full year. A young man named Oberg was their quarterback of choice. Dill finds nothing up the middle, going to get the first down, rolling out to the right, and will cross the 45-yard line to about the 47, and it'll be another first down for the Wolfpack, gain of 7.
Seth Shaw again in on the tackle, but not till after he made the first down. It looked like the left side of the defensive line was full. They didn't see that he kept the ball.
So first and 10 from the 47 for the Wolfpack. West Hills on the west side of Santee.
He lined up offside. Oh,
C.C. Ash, their head coach, also barking out the signals on the far side. Man goes in motion, gets the pitch around the right side, turns the corner, going to get into Imperial territory across the 50-yard line to about the Tiger 48 and a gain of 5 or 6. We get a gain of 5, second down and 5. Ball carrier is Nate Stevens, who had a touchdown run of 32 yards last week.
Okay. Aiden Shields. And Devin Mesa, I'm sorry. Share the tackle on that. I was going to say old Zach, but even after that quarterback, he like a freight train coming in. So fast and big.
Dill will come up back from center and will go into the shotgun, fakes the handoff, runs the middle, finds a crease, gets the first down, and then some. Finally going to be dragged down after getting a good gainer to the Tiger 32-yard line. Make it the 31-yard line.
Good call.
And another first down. Yeah, great call.
Right up the middle.
17.
Right up the middle. Seth Shaw doesn't trip him up. He's gone. Just barely tripped him up after he went by him.
That's his longest run of the season of 17 yards. He had a 13-yarder as long as last week. It wasn't much of a crease, but boy, he found it and took off.
They're doing a good job, the front line for the Wolfpack. Just enough.
And mixing up the play calling, too. Keeping the Tigers on their heels right now. Calderon will be the lone setback. Man goes in motion to the far side. And then we'll turn up, we'll get the handoff. He's going to get stopped. Then we'll bounce off and rolls around to his left. Going to get tackled, though. And there'll be no gain on the play. Maybe a yard. They'll give him a gain of a yard on the play. It'll be a second down and 9 from the Imperial 30-yard line.
And did you see that? That was Zach Ray that caught him from behind, tripped him up.
Well, he ran into a wall, but when he went up the middle,
Yeah.
there was nothing there at all.
But that's what I'm talking about Zach this year. He worked so hard in the offseason.
So 2nd down and 9 for the Wolfpack from the Imperial 30-yard line.
This is the kid I was talking about right here at the gate. Okay. Venture. We'll be calling this name a lot next few years.
Just a freshman, you tell me.
Just a freshman. Animal.
And in motion. And out to Calderon over right tackle. Calderon's going to get a good 5 yards on that before the Tigers are going to be able to bring him down. It'll be a 2nd down, make it a 3rd down and 4 from the 25.
See, I got 56. Ethan Reeves and Zach Ray.
Stride started at the Wolfpack 25-yard line.
They're moving them off right down the field.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, and they're down to the Tiger 30. Opening moments of the Tigers season opener. As we mentioned at the beginning of our program today in the pregame, this is the 2nd game for West Hills. And the pitch goes around to the left side. Finds a couple of blocks. Going to get a little bit of yardage and brought down is going to be Vince Keller on the carry. And it will be good enough for a 1st down as he gets inside the 20-yard line to about the 19, so give a gain of 6. And a 1st and 10 for the Wolfpack on the Tiger and make it the Tiger 18-yard line. Give him a full 7 on that.
Yeah, Victor Valenzuela tripped him up, but it came up real slow. I don't know if he pulled a muscle on his rib cage or his arm, bicep. And then Villacampos is the one that finally stopped him.
5 different players have carried the ball in this game for the Wolfpack. They've thrown just 1 pass. It was completed. Quick fake of the handoff, and Dill's going to carry it himself. He gets breaking open to the left side. Gets twisted around, but he's going to get the 1st down inside the 10-yard line to about the 7. And the Wolfpack has a 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. 8 of 11. Oof. He's hard to bring down.
Well, they're real good blocking. There's nobody out here. They're blocking the line, holding them on the inside, and they're having to deal with the outside linebacker and defensive back. Good blocking by the Wolfpack front line.
Going to bring the offensive line in tight together and hand it off to Calderon over the right guard, and he's not going to get much there. He'll get inside the 5, and then there's an extra push, and the Tigers take the ball away. The Tigers are taking the ball away and now running the other way. Down to the 50-yard line, still in his feet. It's Seth Shaw. They're catching up to him. He's going to be able to break a tackle now, and he slipped and bent in his knee. I guess he didn't touch the ground. Still going. And Seth Shaw will go in for the touchdown. That'll go for 96 yards if it stands.
I don't see a flag. I was looking for a flag. He ran out of gas.
Wow. Yeah, I did too. And it was he just ran out of gas. But Seth Shaw was able to get the ball out of the hands of the running back and then go 96 yards the other way for the touchdown. And the Tigers lead it 6-0.
Well, that's not a... I don't have that here. Is that a fumble or fumble recovery?
Yeah, it'll be a fumble recovery. You can call it takeaway, yeah. We're going to give the 3 yards to Calderon. He did get that. But then there was the fumble that was taken the other way by Seth Shaw, who scored the only touchdown for the Tigers at West Hills last year. And he already pops it in. C.J. Tiernan will be in to hold. And the kicker, who was all IVL 2 years ago and second-teamer this past year.
Ethan Gonzalez.
Exactly, Ethan Gonzalez.
He put 2 in the end zone in that game up there. Sweetwater.
Strong leg.
Strong.
Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. With 4:16 remaining in the first quarter of play. It's the Tigers 7 and the Wolfpack 0.
El Zarape restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes with nothing but fresh ingredients. El Zarape restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. And yes, there's something on the menu for everyone, like 17 different burritos. El Zarape restaurant, open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Friday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Bo and his team of employees at Dad's Auto Body are constantly striving on giving you 100% satisfaction on getting your vehicle repaired and fixed right. Dan's Auto Body is grateful for the support they hear from the job they're doing and being highly rated with CarWise.com. Yes, Accidents are disturbing, and Stan's Auto Body is here for you to ease the pain and fix your vehicle as fast as possible. Stop by at 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Good job by that shot to steal that ball, because they were just pushing. They were just pushing the defensive line, and all of a sudden he pops out. So what's funny is he's telling the guy running next to him, his teammate, to go block this guy that's catching him.
And then he got down to about the 15-yard line. It was like he was going to make a cut, but he almost went down to a knee. But he ended up keeping his balance and going in for the score. It's 7-0 Tigers as Gonzalez will kick it deep into the end zone, and it will be touchback number 1 for Ethan on the season. He had 7 of those last year, and he was about automatic at extra points. He was 25 of 27 last year in extra points, so very good kicker.
In the playoffs, huh? Did he miss 1 or 2 in the playoffs? Do you remember that?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think
I know overall he did. So even though the Tigers have not been on offense yet and have kicked off twice, they lead 7-0. 4:16 left of this first quarter of play. And West Hills will have the ball 1st and 10. And they will be at their own 20-yard line.
So they have that freshman, Rashad Robinson?
Yeah, they see him now on an outside quarterback position.
Oh, Valenzuela's here, though. He's okay. I thought maybe he was hurt, but he's here on the sideline. Because he's usually down this side.
So West Hills back on offense. He started at their own 25 on their first drive, got all the way down to the Tiger 4 before the Tigers turned it around and got the fumble recovery for the touchdown on the steal from Seth Shaw.
Oh, they're changing balls. Okay.
Speaking of that, I was talking to Athletic Director Victor Cruz, and the shipment of footballs hadn't come in. And so he talked to his supplier on that, and he said, well, I have a bunch of footballs I'll just send to you to use. They have Northwestern on the side. They're from Northwestern University. Yeah.
Oh, halfback pass?
Halfback pass, going to go nowhere. Nope. Robotham will try to pass. He's not going to get it off, and there will be a loss on the play on the tackle. So, yeah, Imperial may be, and I don't know whether our shipment came in since Monday, but all the footballs have planted in the purple N for Northwestern and has their name and it's NCAA on the side.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, I thought. There'll be a loss of 5 on the play.
Oh, is that a sack? Oh, no, that was a running back.
Yeah, it was a running back.
So that's 4 tackles already by Campos. Joel.
-5 on that, so 2nd down at 15, back at the 15. Colin Dill, a quarterback, he'll be in the shotgun. Goes out to his left. Look, crossing a pass across himself. He does complete it at about the 25-yard line. He's hit immediately and brought down.
Campos again.
And it's Robotham that gets the catch. His first of the night. And let's see where they're going to mark the ball at. So there it is, 26-yard line. Okay, so there's a gain of 11 on that.
Nice pass. He threw against it.
Hit across himself. Yeah, that's not easy to do, as you know.
But again, Zach Ray made him hurry that up. Timeout.
Timeout on the field. 2:52 remaining in the first quarter play. It's the Imperial Tigers 7, the West Hills Wolfpack 0.
Start that day off right with your favorite drink from Brick House Coffee, next door to Brick House Deli at the Lisa Tucker Center in Imperial. Brick House Coffee has so many drinks to choose from. Hot drinks, blended drinks, or cold drinks, including the best tea in the valley with different flavors. Open daily with a convenient drive-thru. And next door, Brick House Deli with big, full, fresh flavors. The Valley's premier deli, serving breakfast and lunch. So come visit them both at the Lisa Tucker Center on West Ayton Road in Imperial.
For over 60 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way, keeping our kids busy with school activities. Members are parents and community people who care and want to donate their time. If you would like to become a member, call Betty or Larry Zinn at 760-355-1312. That's 760-355-1312. The Quarterback Club wishes the Imperial Tigers a great season. Go Tigers!
My sister Kyla's moved back up into Idaho. She lives in Middleton, Idaho, which is just west of Boise. It's 92 degrees up there. Idaho's supposed to be cool. So Karne, you could come down here and cool off if you want.
Yeah.
They're down at 4 from the 26 for the Wolfpack. Going right to left on your dial. White jerseys, black pants, going back to pass his deal. Jump, throws it. There's nobody out there. So it'll go incomplete, and the Tigers are going to take possession of the ball after the punt.
Did you see how he jumped?
On him. Yeah, it was a jump pass.
Yeah, he jumped.
Right.
I wonder if his linemen are that tall. Do you remember who did that in the Valley? I know you do because you got a heck of a memory. Manny Medina
down at California. Yeah.
He threw to Manuel Autos and Alvin Hill.
Alvin Hill.
All they did was, boop, it'll cut in. And he jumped and threw the ball right behind the linebacker.
So like Ethan Gonzalez, their punter is also their place kicker, Tyler Haley, who is Division III first teamer. And he'll punt the ball.
No rush.
No rush. Good punt. It's Tiger 45, takes a great Wolfpack bounce. Will roll inside the 30. Get away from it. It goes down to the 27-yard line. So good punt. And we'll go down to the Tiger 27-yard line, and that's where Imperial will have the ball 1st and 10. Good defensive stops, though, there for the Tigers. Like seeing that. I'll let you read what Lee put on the score we had just a moment ago. How's that?
Shot there.
The shot theft redemption. There you go. I like that, Lee. Good job.
I'm telling you, Seth worked out morning and night all summer long. Weighed his food, cooked his own food. He's serious about it.
Good. I like seeing that. He's a great athlete. You just want to see him get serious about it.
I just hope his ankle holds up.
Yeah, and that was his problem last year, wasn't it?
Yes.
C.J. Tiernan, a quarterback. He'll be under center, which we didn't see and haven't seen in the last few years. We'll tell you why in just a moment. And I'm going to go over left tackle to Seth Shaw. And Seth's going to get a little bit of yardage out across the 30-yard line. We'll see if they're going to mark it up at the 30 or not. Looks like it's going to be about the 31. So a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. Brandon Young, the new offensive coordinator for the Tigers. And he is bringing an offense, kind of a double wing, some movement in there, but the quarterback under center. We've seen him in the shotgun for so many years.
Yes, and CJ looks so good. That game in Sweetwater against Sweetwater, he looks so good. So we got that freshman.
Yeah, and then Rashard Robinson will be to the right side of Shaw in the backfield. And again, Tiernan is under center. Hand it off to Robinson on the left side. Robinson cuts to the outside, breaks a couple of tackles, turns the corner, gets the 1st down. It's out beyond the 40-yard line to about the 41. A good gain of 10 yards and a 1st down for the Tigers. Yeah, gain of 11.
He made that corner. Too quick. You see how quick his legs are? Little bitty steps.
And he's just a freshman.
Well, number 1 made the tackle, but I don't have him on the roster. I'll just tell you the numbers.
So 1st and 10 for the Tigers from their own 41-yard line now. And Tigers going into a huddle, too. We usually go into a no huddle and call it out, but Tigers get all their men in the row before they get back out there. Robinson will be the lone running back behind Tiernan now, and the Tigers will send 3 wide receivers to the right side of the field.
They get Coach and maybe
Tiernan calls the signals, takes the handoff, going to keep it himself on the right side, going to jump over one tackler, and goes into the ground.
He hit the ground. He hit the
ground. The ball popped out, but he's getting up a little slow on that, too. Out around the 47-yard line, but he does get up after a gain of 6, 2nd down and 4.
54, Cody Musser. M-U-S-S-E-R.
Give him about 6 on that. They're going to get the forward progress to 6.
It looked like he landed on his head, too.
Yeah, he got a little slow on that. That was a tough one.
I don't like seeing that one. Yeah, something happened in the backfield with the handoff. I think somebody went the wrong way. Rashad again.
And Robinson's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage, but he'll still get a yard out of it. Good tough yard, and it'll be a 3rd down and 3 for the Tigers at the 48-yard line. So 12 yards on 2 carries for the freshman running back. First time we have seen him.
Well, I guess since he's down to it, you can't do that. Draw them off. Remember how many times that worked?
Wow, yeah.
Short yardage. He's not in the shotgun anymore.
And out to Robinson on the left side. He gets hit behind the line of scrimmage. Still goes, gets the first down across the 50-yard line to the Wolfpack 48, and it will be a first down for the Tigers on a gain of 4.
Alexander Grubbs crowded down, but not until after he made the first down. Good push by Robinson. At 7 seconds.
That'll be the last play of this first quarter of play with the score. The Imperial Tigers 7 and the Wolfpack of West Hill 0.
Have you been wanting new flooring but putting it off? Don't wait anymore. Derma's floor covering has the flooring you want at blowout prices. Yes, I mean blowout prices. Hardwood plank, regularly priced $9.99 a square yard, now $3.99 a square yard, and over 1,100 square feet in stock. Select tiles, regularly priced $5.99 to $6.49 a square foot, now on sale at $1.34 to $1.99 a square foot. Stop by Derma's Floor Coverings, that's 220 North J Street in Imperial. Your flooring wishes can come true at Derma's Floor Coverings.
Wake up with Kxo Café. Open daily at 7 a.m. Serving your favorite breakfast. From omelets, pancakes, eggs, Benedict, waffles, and yes, Mexican breakfast too. Kxo Café serves lunch till 2 p.m. From sandwiches, salads, and yes, of course, the all-American cheeseburger. Kxo Café thanks you for voting us the best breakfast in town. Once again, you can order online at Kxo Café El Centro or call 760-352-9655.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230. KXO Centro.
7-0 as we start the second quarter here in Imperial. The Tigers over the West Hills Wolfpack, and got some scores coming in from the studio. And Central leading Point Loma 9-7 in the second quarter, and it's Valley Center 7, Brawley 0 in the first quarter. We'll be up in Valley Center in a couple of Saturdays.
2 weeks
from tomorrow.
2 weeks tomorrow. Always, I love that fielder. Probably one of my favorites.
And they always treat us really nice. We get our own booth.
Yeah.
You know, we got our own situation. There'll be a pass out to the right side, going to complete it. To be hit at the line of scrimmage and get no gain at all on that as Dominic Suarez gets his first catch of the season. It'll be for a net of 0. It'll be a second down and 10 from the Wolfpack 48.
The way he fell back, I thought it was going to be a halfback pass.
I did too. The way just the motion of it, I kind of looked that way.
Back. The pass went back.
So second down and 10.
Beautiful sky.
It's pretty.
I
don't like looking into the sun when we start, but I like looking at the sunsets.
We go outside almost every other night.
That's Peg and I. We love going to. Peggy's listening at home.
Hey, Peg.
Yes, Peg should be listening at home. And saw Trish up here a little bit ago, down below.
Yeah. I didn't know Condell went.
Pass comes out to the near side, and it's going to go over the head of the intended receiver, Alejandro Perez. And the Tigers looking now at a third down and 10 from the 48.
Oh, I didn't know Condell was going back. I thought she was done with Idaho. I thought she was going to Oklahoma with your parents.
No, she's up in Middleton, and her daughter Megan and her husband Matt are up there with 2 grandbabies, and so she gets to see.
That's where we would be.
They have sleep. She has sleepovers with grandbabies, I think, every weekend. So yeah, she loves it up there. So third down and 10 for the Tigers. Big third down play at the Wolfpack 48-yard line. Tierney gets the snap. It's a low snap. He'll go back to pass. Looks over the middle. Passes it incomplete in and out of the hands of intended receiver Dominic Suarez. And it'll be a third down and 10. The Tigers will have to punt.
That's what we've seen a lot against Sweetwater at the University City High School.
Mm-hmm.
That right there. 4 or 5 times that worked. He had it. Hit him in the numbers. So
yeah.
That play.
Yep. You got to get your hands on it and not let it get into your body. And it kind of looked like it got into his body and it kind of ricocheted off. So the Tigers will have to punt. And it's Ethan Gonzalez. Averaged 42 yards a punt last year, which was 4th in Division III. You'll get it off, but it wasn't easy getting it off. It's going to be a good floater down there that the Wolfpack will get a fair catch at around the 20-yard line. That's where they'll have the ball first and 10.
30?
About 28 yards.
Yeah, but in the air,
38 yards.
But in,
28, because it's from the 20 to the 48 on their side. But
but in the air from where you kicked it, where he got it? That was just,
But you
over 40.
You want to get it inside the 20 whenever you can. He's going to be right at the 20. So you want to get too much and get it in the end zone when it comes out to the 20.
30? Yeah, right at 40 yards in the air. From the time he left his foot till he got 40 yards.
10:54 to go in the first half. Imperial leading it by a score of 7-0. 3 wide receivers have come to the right side of the field this time for Coleman Dill. Is in the shotgun, goes back to pass. Sets up, has to roll out of the pocket, going to throw deep. Has a receiver for a moment and tipped away by Seth Shaw, broken up. It was intended for Vince Keller in Tiger territory, but broken up, and it'll be a second down and 10.
That's where Seth is good. He anticipates so well. So he went back to Minneapolis, Minnesota, over the summer to work out with Cedric Thompson's trainers from when he was playing with the Miami Dolphins. Cedric paid for him to go back and work out with them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And Steven went, he said he did it 2 days and he was dying. He said, no more.
He's getting the big boys now.
Yeah, he said, I can't do this.
Second down and 10 for the Wolfpack. Dill goes back to pass. That's up. Going to throw it out to the left side on the screen pass. It's going to be caught, but tackled and brought down, and it'll be a loss on the play. Going to be a loss back about the 15, or they're going to, I don't think he made it back to the line of scrimmage, but without playing the angles, it'll be a loss of a couple on that one. So third down and 12 coming up from the 18-yard line.
We'll give him that. Yeah, Pablo Moreno read that all the way. Stayed home. And it was a high pass, so that even helped.
Right, floated out there. Yeah, floated out there a little bit. So Dill will stay in the shotgun. He'll have Calderon next to him on the right side. 2 wide receivers to each side of the field. Looks over the defense. Gets the snap. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to run out of room. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's going to get the first down and get hit hard by Seth Shaw, but the penalty flag is going to go down. I think we may see a target. Afraid.
Yeah, he's on his way down.
Yeah. It's out across the 32-yard line is where he is brought down, but it will be a gain of 14 yards and a first down, and then the penalty.
Yep, targeting. Another 15.
So add that onto it, put it out to the 47-yard line, and all of a sudden they're ready to come across midfield, put it to 46.
Yeah, he was already going down. He was already going down, and then when Seth hit him, so Seth turned his body and hit him with his back, but he still called target.
Well, rolling out to his left is Dill, looking downfield. Again, throws across his body and sliding to make the catch.
Okay.
Or no, they're going to say, no, he didn't. It was intended for their kicker, Tyler Haley, but it falls incomplete. It'll be a second down and 10 from the 46.
Yeah, he had to throw against his body. That was a tough. That was too long to throw like that across your body.
Now 3 of 6 in the game.
If he keeps that, though, he's got a first down by himself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a good 4 yards past.
There's something going on the defense on that side. Nobody's out there. Somebody's got to keep that containment. Second and 10.
Second and 10 from the Wolfpack, 46-yard line. Trailing the Tigers 7-0. 9:27 to go in the first half. Dill goes back under center now. And in motion to the far side. Hand it off over the left tackle. Penalty flag goes. They're going to be a false start.
Two guys jumped there.
So that 5-yard penalty, they get back to a second down now and 15 and bring it back to the 41.
Yeah, they were moving the ball in that first drive. I don't know why they would go away from that.
You kind of wonder that, they don't.
Yeah.
And we've seen
if it's working, I mean, you go until they stop.
Right, exactly.
That's why everyone's triggered it. He's been through the shotgun most of the time this drive. We've got Ethan Reeves on the front line, Jose Apodaca, and Max Alvarez.
They'll go back under center again. Called a run in the backfield. Back to pass. Screen pass short side. Falls short and incomplete at the 40-yard line. It'll be a third down now and 15 from the 41.
Good job by Aiden Shields to get that back there. Hurry that play up. That's why the quarterback had to get rid of it short.
So 3rd and 15 at the 41.
Look at that beef we got up front, huh?
It's nice to see some size. And when I walked down on the practice field the other day, I told Coach Shaw that. I said, it's nice to see some size out here.
I know.
We haven't had that in a while. Central now leading Point Loma 16-7 in the second quarter in that game. Third down and 15 for the Wolfpack from their own 41-yard line. Short snap, but Dill's going to get it, pass it off to the near side. He's going to complete the pass at the 45, knocked down at the 47, and the Wolfpack is going to have to punt. Alexander Grubbs gets his first reception of the game, but will not be good enough for a first down. Practice only be good for to about the 43.
Yeah, still about 8 yards. But Victor Valenzuela and Joel Campos combined on for the tackle with the Tigers. Yeah, they played soft, let him make the underneath pass, and then collapsed on the receiver. Good defense there.
Seth Shaw will be back to receive. He's inside his own 20-yard line as Haley comes in to punt.
I don't understand why they don't rush them. Watch the front line. They just stand up. Almost like a practice game.
Yeah, there is no rush at all. The Haley will get it off. He'll get a pretty good one off, too. Shaw's going to go back. Get the ball, fumbles it. Has to go back to near the end zone. And it's going to be brought down at the 8-yard line.
Might be the first time I see him drop the ball.
So Imperial will have the ball deep in their own territory. And I'm going to say about the 7-yard line where he's going to be brought down.
Oh, he did go back. That might be the first time I see Seth off a ball on a punt return. Sure hands. Most of the time. So it looks like everybody else. Everybody's coming in that started the game back there.
So Jordan will be in the quarterback. Shaw will be in the backfield with him. No wide receivers. Let's have double tight ends.
There's number 5's talking about it right now. See which way he goes. Dominic? Oh, look at him.
But he stays in the slot right.
Slot?
Yeah, we have no wide receivers at all on this. Everybody's tied in. Dominic's going to go in motion to the near side. Hand it off to the other side to Shaw. Shaw's going to break a couple of tackles. Does a 360 spin and continues on out across the 10-yard line. Give the Tigers a little bit of breathing room. They're going to say he got out to about the 13. Oh, make it the 15-yard line.
Yeah.
So yeah, good gain of about 8 yards. We'll be second down and 2.
Yeah, he came out of that group, and then he spun right out of it. Good little run right there. Get us away from the end zone.
9 yards on 2 carries for Seth. Plays in the safety position and then plays at running back. Robinson into the lineup. And Shaw will come to the sideline. So Robinson will be in the backfield alone with Tiernan. The Tigers will call timeout. 7:30 to go in the first half. It's Imperial 7 and West Hills 0.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. PO box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago to help the football team with much-needed equipment and sending the players to special training. Now, through their fundraising efforts from the past and now, the Imperial Tiger Association is proud of what they have accomplished and what they will continue to do in the future. They're always looking for new members. You can call Victor at 760-960-6317. That's 960-6317 if you're interested in helping out. Go Tigers!
Just to update you on scores around the valley right now. We did get the updated scores. Central leading Point Loma by a score of 16-7 in the second quarter. As Valley Center 7, Brawley 0 in the first quarter. To the updates that we have for you. Kurt Hoffman for keeping us aligned on the scores throughout the evening. Second down and a couple of yards to go for the Tigers from their own 15-yard line. Man goes in motion to Suarez. Handoff up the middle to Robinson. Robinson's going to get nowhere. Boy, they brought him down. Curry, and he just getting up slowly on a knee or ankle. And he's going to come off onto the sideline. But that didn't look good the way he got twisted around on the end of that. He'll get a yard gain, but a 3rd and 1 from the 16.
I don't know if it's tired. No, I don't know if it's the knee or the ankle.
Yeah, I don't know. The way they brought him down, it was
looks like he's going
his
in.
Cleats maybe have stuck in and his ankle turned. I'm not sure. So we're going to take a look on this play to see. Tigers have some wide receivers this time. 3 of them going to the left side.
Yes, they do.
Jared Nixon will be one coming out to the left, along with Devin Meza. Hand it off up the middle, and the Tigers, I think, are going to have the first down.
Got it.
Seth Shaw will get the first down for Imperial.
I'm telling you, he took on 3 defenders, and he got it. Kept pushing.
Give him a couple of yards and a first down for the Tigers.
Good job, Seth.
19 yards now on 4 carries for Seth, plus the touchdown.
For Nisma Muffet. This Muffet.
And Danny Maring wanted to make sure to tell you, too.
Oh, Danny.
Yeah. He's another one of Bulls with us on Thursday nights.
Seen him at the stock car races last season. This year, in Yuma. Palacuzo. Go Tigers, she said.
Back to pass this to Tiernan. Tiernan over to the right side, incomplete. Is intended for Alejandro Perez, but will fall short, and it'll be a second down and 10.
Yeah, Ollie tripped. When he cut, he slipped and went down. And that's why he was ahead of him. He had Zach Gray open on the right side, too.
So Tiernan's completed just 1 of 4 passes for 0 yards. That yards. But the Tigers leading us 7-0. If you're joining us late, West Hills marched all the way down to the Tiger 4-yard line where the ball was taken out of the hands of the running back by Seth Shaw, who then ran 96 yards the other way for the touchdown. That's our lone score in the game at 7-0. Seth will move to the right side next to Tiernan in the shotgun. He takes the snap, takes the handoff, pump fake, throws it, going to cut it, throw it right between two defensive players, and coming up with the catch is Dominic Suarez. Great job of keeping his eye on.
Zach Ray.
Was it Zach on that?
Yeah, that was Zach that cut that.
It's not part of the number, and I guess it was 9 instead of 5.
But when he pumped, double pumped, it looked like they were going to get there before the ball got there.
28-yard line, so a gain of 10 and the first down.
Not pretty, but I'll take it.
Yeah, exactly.
Got Nixon wide to the left. Go.
The hand off up the middle to Shaw. Shaw's going to break from the left side and cross over to the right a little bit to get some extra yardage. He'll get out near the 34. See where they'll mark it right at the 35-yard line. So gain of 7, second down and 3.
You know what that reminded me of, Rob? Who that reminded me of? Donald White. He refused to go down. It looked like he was running.
Spinning across the field.
Right across the top.
Yeah. And about the middle, big face pass toward the helmet completely off the head of the running back, Seth Shaw. And he's okay, and we'll get up. And the defender, in fact, went over to him and tapped him on the shoulder pads, apologizing for that, too. But it will be, and he'll have to go out of the game for one play.
No, because you pulled it off, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's staying in.
Okay, because I know in college you have to take out 1, and so I don't want to sure on that. But anyway, he's going to get the gain of about, 8 yards on that? You got out to about the,
yeah.
Okay. And then the 15-yard penalty, it'll be a first and 10.
38. Yeah.
And that put it to West Hills 46-yard line after the penalty.
Or 46 to go in the first half.
34 yards now and 6 carries for Seth Shaw, and he stays in the lineup. That's the way it should be. If the helmet completely gets pulled off, you shouldn't have to be sat down and the Tiger's going to get called.
No, number one. Number 1 came up and hit the end.
The way Dominic was walking away, it was like he jumped too soon, and that's what they're going to call on him.
I didn't see the jump. I think number 1 come up and hit him on the shoulder.
The way Dominic Suarez was moving was like he kind of faked going forward, but he didn't mean to. And so the 5-yard penalty will bring it back, and it'll be a first down now on 15. They'll bring it back to the Tiger side of the 50-yard line at the 49.
And so they pulled him out and put in David Mesa, and he's going out wide right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, wide right. Zach Ray's out wide right as well. Tiernan in the shotgun. Has actually the pistol. The shot right directly behind him. And he's going to get stopped immediately. A good job of reading that all the way by West Hills as their defender gets in immediately on that. It'll be a second down now and 15 from the 49. Make it the 48, loss of a yard. So
I don't know if that was an option or...
It was certainly red.
Yeah. Because he should have pulled that back and went out to the right.
Yeah, so you're right. It may not have been an option, been a direct handoff on that, and it just didn't work. So it's a second down and 16 for the Tigers from their own 48-yard line. They'll again have 3 wide receivers to the right side and Nixon to the left side. In the pistol. Shannon with the snap. Fake the handoff. Going to roll it out to the right side himself. Finds nothing there at all. The Wolfpack flares, and it will be another loss of another yard and a third down and 17 coming up from the 47.
Nowhere to go.
Oh, not at all.
He went off to the right. 2 guys there, and as soon as they cut back to the left, the defensive end from the right side was there.
So 3rd and 17 for the Tigers. They got all the way down to the Wolfpack 46, and they've gone backwards ever since. And they're throwing 47 now.
Yeah, I was worried about him getting blindsided and not knowing he was there and fumbled the ball.
3 minutes to go in the first half. Tigers 7, Wolfpack 0. And now Shaw will move to the left side of Tiernan, who stays in the shotgun position. Gets the snap. Takes the handoff. Going to go up the middle. Going to be hit. After getting a little bit of yardage, you'll get out to the 49-yard line to get him a couple, but the Tigers will have to punt.
That's a heck of a job by the linebacker for the Wolfpack. I don't know if they're reading that or just good calls by the defensive coach.
Felipe Gonzalez will come out to punt for the Tigers. As we mentioned, 42-yard average last year in punting for Imperial. And a strong kicker. Had 4 field goals to his credit last year, and then was 25 of 27 on extra points and already 1 for 1 tonight. Wolfpack defender will be back at his own 15-yard line. Punt gets off, bounces at the 17, goes to the 15, and rolls inside the 20-yard line, I should say, out to the 18-yard line, and that's where the Wolfpack will have the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Linebacker kick. He's got to get rid of it, though, because they're getting too close.
Minute 50 to go in the second quarter of this ball game. And the Wolfpack will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 18. We'll look at the divisional setups at halftime. And I know each year changes where teams will, based on their strength of schedule and how they do, will move up or down in each season. Imperials is still in Division 3, but there are some different teams in Division 3, and we'll tell you about that at halftime. Plus, we'll recap the other scoring and our scoring tonight, and stats. We'll have all that at halftime to stay. But
just don't ask me to explain any of that.
No, that's me.
It never makes sense.
Yes,
I just spotted Rashad Robinson. He's right here, so he looks like he's okay.
Yeah, and he's walking around.
Yeah.
So he's not. He is kind of favoring his ankle, it looks like. So we'll see if he gets back in the lineup. Take the handoff. Dill's going to keep it over the left side. Gets hit from behind, but he'll drag some Tigers out across the 25-yard line to the 26. And a gain of 8, second down and 2.
Okay, so that was 30. I have to get your name on that. Angel Mesa. Oh, Angel Mesa's in there. That's good to see.
43 yards. He's the leading ball carrier. Colin Dill, the quarterback for West Hills. Flowing blonde locks.
Yeah.
Blonde here. Go out to the left side. He's going to complete it, get the first down, and then hit and brought down immediately on that. Nice tackle getting in there for the Tigers.
Victor Valenzuela. I thought it was a bomb, but it was somebody's shoe.
And timeout on the field. Minute 9 to go in this first half of play. It's Imperial 7, West Hill 0.
El Zarape restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes with nothing but fresh ingredients. El Zarape restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. And yes, there's something on the menu for everyone, like 17 different burritos. El Zarape restaurant, open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Friday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Bo and his team of employees at Dan's Auto Body are constantly striving on giving you 100% satisfaction on getting your vehicle repaired and fixed right. Dan's Auto Body is grateful for the support they hear from the job they're doing and being highly rated with CarWise.com. Yes, accidents are disturbing, and Dan's Auto Body is here for you to ease the pain and fix your vehicle as fast as possible. Stop by at 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Dill gets the snap, rolls out to his right, looks downfield, is going to pass it, has the receiver open, is going to catch it, and then brought down immediately by Shaw and catching the ball. Good job of getting up in there as Frederick Rouse.
Yeah, and then he held on to that.
Yeah. Right at the 50-yard line, gain of 16. So now with a minute to go, the Tigers' defense has really got to put a stop here. As West Hill's moving the ball down the field.
About 50 seconds. Timeout.
Timeout on the field. 53 seconds to go in this first half. It's the Tigers 7, the Wolfpack 0.
Start that day off right with your favorite drink from Brick House Coffee, next door to Brick House Deli at the Lisa Tucker Center in Imperial. Brick House Coffee has so many drinks to choose from. Hot drinks, blended drinks, or cold drinks, including the best tea in the valley with different flavors. Open daily with a convenient drive-thru. And next door, Brick House Deli with big, full, fresh flavor. The Valley's premier deli, serving breakfast and lunch. So come visit them both at the Lisa Tucker Center on West Ayton Road in Imperial.
For over 60 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way, keeping our kids busy with school activities. Members are parents and community people who care and want to donate their time. If you would like to become a member, call Betty or Larry Zinn at 760-355-1312. That's 760-355-1312. The Quarterback Club wishes the Imperial Tigers a great season. Go Tigers!
Dill fakes the long pass and decides to run it himself. He'll get good yardage down to the Tiger 40-yard line. Another first down for the Wolfpack, and he'll now spike the ball to stop the clock with 43 seconds to go in this half. Wow, that's a
good run, though. Good run. Yeah, that's one. Good. He read it just perfect. Had all kinds of room to run, and Zach Ray finally brought him down.
So second down and 10. Second and 10 from the 40-yard line of the Tigers. Wolfpack trailing Imperial 7-0. The Tigers will get the ball first in the second half. They will go back into the shotgun. And Calderon to his right side, goes back to pass. Calderon will pass. Or to a block. As he gets the pass, going to complete it to the 35-yard line, getting down inside the 30 before being brought down. And another first down for the Wolfpack on a gain of 11 yards.
32. Pablo Moreno and Victor Valenzuela combined for the tackle.
And a timeout on the field. 35 seconds to go in the first half, and it's Imperial 7, West Hill 0.
Have you been wanting new flooring but putting it off? Don't wait anymore. Derma's floor covering has the flooring you want at blowout prices. Yes, I mean blowout prices. Hardwood plank, regularly priced $9.99 a square yard, now $3.99 a square yard, and over 1,100 square feet in stock. Select tiles, regularly priced $5.99 to $6.49 a square foot, now on sale at $1.34 to $1.99 a square foot. Stop by Derma's Floor Covering today, 220 North J Street in Imperial. Your flooring wishes can come true at Derma's Floor Covering.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, Kxo El Centro.
First and 10 Wolfpack, 35 seconds to go in the first half, and they're at the Tiger 29-yard line. The quarterback will stay in the shotgun. They'll have Calderon to his right side, basically as a blocking back there. Still great all-around athlete. Back to pass. Sets up. Going to go ahead and run it up the middle, and Tigers are going to bring it down quickly.
Good job.
Yep. You can see Aiden, wasn't it? Aiden Shields?
I think it was 77. Yep, Aiden
It's going to be a gain of 4 yards in the play. And they'll spike the ball again to stop the clock with 22 seconds to go.
Good job by Aiden.
Yeah. Stuck with that. So
yeah, they're staying. They're not getting much of a rush, but they're staying in their position. They're not going all over the place. Containing, I guess, right? 22 seconds.
Third down and about 7 yards to go.
Close enough.
At the 27.
Time is on our side right now.
There's a big stop right here, though. Haley does have the leg to kick a field goal from there, so that's one thing you have to think of also.
I'm more worried about that quarterback taking off.
I'll tell you, he's got some good speed and good instincts. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to look downfield. He may run. He's going to try to run. Tries to turn the corner. Going to be hit and brought down. He stays in bounds, though. And was there a fumble on it? The Tigers came up with the ball, but was he down before the Tigers got possession of it?
So on his way down, he tried to pass it, but it went behind him. As he was going down.
Okay.
He tried to throw it and then threw it.
Oh, I see. Okay, so he tried throwing it. Yeah. It went up in the air. Okay, so it's all incomplete. And but they're giving him 3 yards rushing on it. So I think I think his knee went down. I think he tried getting out of bounds and he couldn't. Or at least it didn't look like he could, but he obviously did because they didn't stop or run the clock. But Haley will come in to attempt a field goal, and the ball will be down at about the 29-yard line. 29-yard line. So a 39-yard attempt. Vince Keller will be in on the hold. And the ball is down. The kick is up.
Oh, good
Plenty
kick.
of leg to it. Oh, straight. Nice kick, and it is good. With 7 seconds remaining in the first half of play, it's now the Imperial Tigers 7 and West Hills 0.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. PO box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Highland in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
So recapping that drive, and West Hills really moved the ball on that against the Tigers. They started their own 18-yard line. They get down to the Imperial 27 and settle for a 39-yard field goal. Impressive one, too. He had a lot of legs on that. Well past it.
Probably good from 50.
Yeah, exactly. Tyler Haley on the field goal. So that cuts the Tigers' lead almost in half. It's now Imperial 7, West Hills 3 with 7 seconds to go in this half.
And Rashad's back to receive with that shot. So that's good to see Robinson back there.
Nine-play drive.
What, 5 minutes?
32 and 33, so 65 yards covering it. And used 1 minute and 43 off the clock.
Little boot kick. Still a good kick.
And the Tigers will get it at the 15-yard line as Robinson. Robinson heads up toward midfield and is going to still get a little bit of yardage out across the 30-yard line, but that'll be the end of this first half of play. With the score, the Imperial Tigers 7, the West Hills Wolfpack with 3. So 7-3 Tiger lead at the half. We'll be back to recap the scoring and the stats in just a moment.
Wake up with Kxo Café. Open daily at 7 a.m. Serving your favorite breakfast from omelets, pancakes, eggs Benedict, waffles, and yes, Mexican breakfast too. Kxo Café serves lunch till 2 p.m. from sandwiches, salads, and yes, of course, the all-American cheeseburger. Kxo Café thanks you for voting us the best breakfast in town. Once again, you can order online at Kxo Café El Centro or call 760-352-9655. The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago to help the football team with much-needed equipment and sending the players to special training. Now, through their fundraising efforts from the past and now, the Imperial Tiger Association is proud of what they have accomplished and what they will continue to do in the future. They're always looking for new members. You can call Victor at 760-960-6317. That's 960-6317 if you're interested in helping out. Go Tigers!
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes with nothing but fresh ingredients. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. And yes, there's something on the menu for everyone, like 17 different burritos. El Zarape Restaurant, open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Friday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Halftime score, the Imperial Tigers 7, the West Hills Wolfpack is staying T 3 here at the half. And David was going to come up and talk to us at halftime, but I think he forgot us. David was going to come up and talk to us at halftime.
Oh,
Shaw, yeah, but he's already, looks like he's probably already gone inside, but he said he'd come up, so he had his mind somewhere else. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So anyway, looking at the scoring in the first half, and it was pretty quick. And that was because the Wolfpack got the ball and marched all the way down to the Tiger 4-yard line. And Diego Calderon was running with the ball for West Hills when the ball was stolen out of his hands by Seth Shaw, who then ran 96 yards all the way back, gassed at the 15-yard line.
I was trying to see how I could throw that in.
But he was able to score the touchdown for Imperial. The extra point was good by Ethan Gonzalez, and the Tigers led 7-0, and that's the way it stayed all the way till there were 7 seconds left of the first half, and a 39-yard field goal by Tyler Haley, and he had a field goal last week too. I think he had a 44-yarder last week. Yeah, so the kid can kick. There's no question about it. He was the first teamer in their league last year, and you can see why.
Yes,
certainly can see why. And so that gives us the halftime score of 7-3. And offensively, it's been pretty much West Hills. The quarterback, Colin Dill, has completed 7 of 13 passes for 53 yards in this first half. And amongst those, like Frederick Rowbottom has 2 catches for 27 yards. And then Daston Hamasath has 1 catch for 8 yards. Alexander Grubbs has 1 catch for 2 yards, and take it back on Rowbotham, he has 3 catches for a total of 38 yards.
Okay,
and then Diego Calderon had 1 out of the back for 5 yards on that. Leading ball carrier is a quarterback, Colin Dill, 56 yards on 6 carries, and he's looked impressive. He's a good ball player. And then Diego Calderon, 4 carries for 16 yards. Nate Stevens, 2 carries for 6 yards. And then Rowbottom had 2 carries for -3. And Vince Keller, 1 for 7 yards. For the Tigers, C.J. Tiernan, 2 receptions or 2 completions and 5 passes for just 10 yards in the first half. So the Tigers really have struggled there. And then Seth Shaw, leading ball carrier, 33 yards on 7 carries. Tiernan, 2 carries for 5 yards. And then Rashard Robinson had 4 carries for 17 yards. So the Tigers with 55 yards rushing, and then the 10, so 65 yards of offense against 135 for West Hills.
They're asking me how many carries did Seth have?
Seth had 7 carries for 33 yards the first time. Yeah. So it's been one-sided as far as offensively, but the Tigers do lead at the half by a score of 7-0, thanks to that miraculous play, really, of Seth Shaw to go to 96 yards for the touchdown on the steal of a run that was being played out by West Hills. We'll take a look at our other scores around the valley. Central leads Point Loma 16-14 at the half, so Point Loma is posted to within 2. It's Central 16-14 at the half, and Valley Center 14-0, and that was just before the half. So, yeah, Valley Center's always tough. You know that. They're always tough. And we'll see them a week or 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Same coach?
We'll be up there. Yep, same coach. Rob Gilster.
Well, you know they're going to be good.
There. So, yeah, he's, and he's one of those coaches that will take on any team, too, and no matter where it's at. Yeah. It kind of reminded me of Bobby Bowden with Florida State years ago. You just go play anybody at their house. It doesn't matter. We're going to play it. And that's the way that Rob Gilster really has done over there, and he's been there for almost 30 years. And yeah, we'll take on anybody. And it's worked out for him over the years, no question about it.
Oh, he's always had.
We'll take a look at those rankings that we were talking about, George, so we can see who we're seeing later on in the season, and we'll keep track throughout this year, and we'll do that in just a moment.
Bo and his team of employees at Stan's Auto Body are constantly striving on giving you 100% satisfaction on getting your vehicle repaired and fixed right. Stan's Auto Body is grateful for the support they hear from the job they're doing and being highly rated with CarWise.com. Yes, accidents are disturbing, and Stan's Auto Body is here for you to ease the pain and fix your vehicle as fast as possible. Stop by at 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Start that day off right with your favorite drink from Brick House Coffee, next door to Brick House Deli at the Lisa Tucker Center in Imperial. Brick House Coffee has so many drinks to choose from. Hot drinks, blended drinks, or cold drinks, including the best tea in the valley with different flavors. Open daily with a convenient drive-thru. And next door, Brick House Deli with big, full, fresh flavor. The Valley's premier deli, serving breakfast and lunch. So come visit them both at the Lisa Tucker Center on West Ayton Road in Imperial.
Halftime score, the Imperial Tigers 7, the West Hills Wolfpack 3. And we spoke to him just before we got on tonight, but Marco Peralta is here. And Marco worked at Kxo for a few years, filling in on the weekends and in other places, and is now doing the Spanish language home games for the California Angels.
That's unbelievable.
Isn't that something? So, yeah, he came up here and we talked to him a little bit before the game tonight. In fact, we saw him. We could talk to him and see how he was doing, but I don't see where he's at right now. I know he's in a red shirt, but
yeah, he just went under the bleachers. That's what I spotted him.
But anyways, I see Marco up here, and really proud to see how well he's done. He was working for the Diamondbacks and for the Suns in basketball, and now doing with the California Angels and doing the Spanish side on the home games. And so since the Angels are on a road trip, he decided to come down here and join us tonight. So it was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was. That was.
Division 3, this how it stacks up, and there's going to be teams, like I said, we haven't seen before, like Patrick Henry is in Division 3. They open their season tonight against Mount Carmel, so we'll get an idea of what they're going to have and what Central has, as Central defeated Sun Devils last week. University City Centurions are number 2 right now in the rankings. They opened the season with a 14-7 win over Fallbrook. Bishops of La Jolla, they've moved back up in the Division 3 now. They were down on the 4 and 5 a few years back. But Bishops, who ripped La Jolla 28-7 last week, they're number 3 this week. Point Loma, who Central is playing tonight, is ranked number 4. They hosted Santana and won easily, 48-10 last week.
Okay.
So we saw Santana last year up in Centene. Del Norte, which we saw on this field a few years back, the Nighthawks, they shut out Escondido 42-0. They're ranked number 5. San Pasqual of Escondido is a Division 3, pretty good sized school up in Escondido. They trounced Orange Glen last week 58-14. They're ranked number 6. El Capitan, we've seen them before, the Vaqueros out of Lakeside, and they defeated Canyon Hills 37-6 last week. They're ranked number 7. And number 8, Morse. Morse High School is in with our Tigers, their Tigers and our Tigers.
Yeah.
And they're ranked number 8. They shut out Bonita Vista 40-0.
Oh, that's who Brownlee ended up playing in that carnival at University City High.
Okay.
But they played on Saturday. We played on Friday, so I wasn't going back up. We were camping in the mountains.
West Hills, who we see tonight, they're ranked number 9, and they defeated Grossmont 24-6 on the road last week. And Imperial's ranked number 10 right now. They're leading West Hills 7-3 here at the half. Rancho Buena Vista is back in Division 3. They're back in our division, so we may see the Longhorns later this year. They blasted Castle Park 53-0. Calexico defeated Castle Park last night. Number 12 is Santana. The Sultans are 0-1, and they're number 12. Olympian High School, who was with us in Division 3, and then they went up into Division 2, and we played them and beat them here when they were in Division 2 when Royce was here. They're back to 3 now.
Okay, they went down.
So, yeah, they defeated Westview 21-0 last week. And then the other schools that are in Division 3 with Imperial is Escondido, Bonita Vista, Canyon Hills, and Orange Glen. So we haven't seen Orange Glen. We haven't seen Canyon Hills. We haven't seen Escondido High School. So if we do get into a position of making the playoffs later on, we may see some schools we haven't seen before.
Do you have any idea where Orange Glen is?
It's in Escondido also.
It is, okay.
And what's their colors? They're not orange. You figure it out. I can't. I think they're blue. But I think Orange Glen, they got to be orange. No, they're not orange. Division 2, that's what Central and Brawley are in. And Brawley is the number 1 ranked school right now, especially after that big win over Scripps Ranch last week. Defending state champions, and Brawley beat them 27-20, so they're ranked number 1. And trailing, though, tonight to Valley Center, 14-0 at the half. Second ranked is Ramona. The Bulldogs are the only team to beat West Hills last year, and they're ranked number 2 right now. Granite Hills of El Cajon is number 3, and then Central was number 4. Wow. After they bombed Mount Carmel last week. And then Aute Mesa is number 5, Mira Mesa is 6, San Marcos 7. Santa Fe Christian, we've seen them in the past. They're in Division 2 now. They're number 8. And then Christian High School of El Cajon, we went up there and played them a few years ago. They're number 9 in Division 2. And then Vista rounds out the top 10. Oceanside, who used to be a power in the Division 1, they're now in Division 2. Their junior say played, they're playing at number 11. So, again, you need to explain to me how this stuff works later on, okay? La Jolla's number 12. Valley Center's number 13. They lost to Santa Fe Christian 23-14 last week. And then Mount Carmel and then Grossmont and San Diego High School rounds out Division 2. And San Diego did so well and defeated Central just a few years ago for the championship game, but they played Vincent Memorial. Vincent Memorial beat them last week. Division 2 school.
No way.
Vincent played San Diego Cavers. Yeah. And I'm like, wow, what happened? And they're Division 2, though. So kind of strange with that. We'll look at Divisions 4 and 5, which also involve Valley schools, and that'll be coming up in just a moment. Halftime score, Imperial 7, West Hills 3.
For over 60 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way, keeping our kids busy with school activities. Members are parents and community people who care and want to donate their time. If you would like to become a member, call Betty or Larry Zinn at 760-355-1312. That's 760-355-1312. The quarterback.
Have you been wanting new flooring but putting it off? Don't wait anymore. Derma's floor covering has the flooring you want at blowout prices. Yes, I mean blowout prices. Hardwood plank, regularly priced $9.99 a square yard, now $3.99 a square yard, and over 1,100 square feet in stock. Select tiles, regularly priced $5.99 to $6.49 a square foot, now on sale at $1.34 to $1.99 a square foot. Stop by Derma's Floor Covering today, 220 North J Street in Imperial. Your flooring wishes can come true at Derma's Floor Covering.
Division 4 had Palo Verde as number 1, but that was when Max Preps thought that was a tied score of 7-7. Oh, and with Calexico beating them, it left Palo Verde number 1 and Calexico number 11. Ooh. So we'll see how that'll change next week, though, because I think that's going to change. Fallbrook is number 2 in Division 4. La Jolla Country Day is number 3. Coronado number 4. Mission Bay number 5. And it was Mission Bay who beat Calexico to stop their good run last year in the playoffs. Mount Miguel is number 6. We saw them last year, the year before. And then Montgomery's number 7. Sweetwater number 8. Francis Parker number 9. And Westview of San Diego is number 10. And then Calexico is 11. Hopeville is 12. And Hopeville beat Southwest 53-13 last week. They play Steadies of Tijuana tomorrow night. Chula Vista is number 13. Hilltop number 14. Valhalla is number 15. Karne 16. And Monta Vista, who we saw last year up there in Spring Valley, is number 17. And then in Division 5, Vincent Memorial, ranked number 1. They're now 2-0 after defeating San Diego High School last week, 29-28, and then defeating Southwest handily last night. Crawford's number 2. Escondido Charter's number 3. Classical Academy of Escondido is 4. Southwest High School of San Diego is number 5. Mar Vista is 6. Army Navy 7th. El Cajon Valley 8th. Mountain Empire number 9. And San Ysidro number 10. You saw where Mikey Williams is back at San Ysidro?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my son keeps tapping on that.
Okay.
He's going to go watch him.
Okay. The Southwest of El Centro was number 11 going into last night, but they did lose last night to Vincent Memorial pretty handily. Tri-City Christian number 12, Hoover 13, Castle Park 14, Claremont 15. Calipatria looking for their first win. They're 0-2 on the season. They're number 16. And then Maranatha Christian and O'Farrell Charter. Yeah, I saw that where Mikey is going back into San Ysidro. And I remember when he came down and played in the gymnasium down here, scored, 77 points in that one game?
Yeah.
And people were saying, well, you're going to go to some private school or something. He says, oh, no, I'm going to stay here in San Ysidro. And then not long after that, he was at a private school. And
you know who this is? This is Isaiah Young.
Isaiah, okay.
scary. It was scary. Yes.
His dad, Brandon, was the offensive coordinator for Imperial now.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. That
went back to North Carolina, I think, was playing last year in North Carolina at a high school, but now he's back in San Ysidro, so who knows, you may see Mikey Williams play again. Pretty good athlete, pretty good basketball.
Yeah, that was a spectacle there. That was
I wasn't there for the 77-point game. I was there the next, and he had 40-something or something in that one. But 2 alley-oop dunks, one left hand and one right hand.
Yeah, from way back
there. And he was just a freshman at the time. This is just not right at all to be able to see someone with that much. Now, Brawley has come back. They've cut Valley Center's lead in half. It's 14-7.
Oh, good.
For Valley Center leading Brawley. So that score is now 14-7 in the second quarter. And again, halftime Central 16-point, Loma 14. Oh, and we had a go big red today from
Bill Weaver.
Yeah,
that's a 74.
Yeah, that's a 74. All CIF lineman. And I remember, and you probably remember too, is that if you were not on the varsity, you could not go in the varsity locker room, right?
Yeah.
And so we were punky freshmen, but it's like we want to go in there. I think it was Bruce Metzler, and I think Mike Gilbert and I.
It would be Bruce.
Yeah, we thought, well, we're going to run through there real fast. And if you ran from the east side, you could run all the way to the front door, but you had to go around that little partition deal to get out the front door, right? So we raced over there. We were like, we're going to make it. We go around that, and Bill was standing there. And then we were just little tiny guys. And Bill was standing there, oh, man. He repped us up a little bit, but he didn't hurt us like he could have hurt us. And just said, don't do it again, and we never did. That was our one chance. Going to the varsity locker room.
And I'm going to blame that one on Metzler, because you guys would have never
Oh, no, that was all Bruce. You know that. He's always coming up with stuff. I never did.
I would love to see him.
Yeah, we keep touching, over Facebook, but it's been, I had dinner with him when I started the highway patrol. That's 29 years ago. That's like so much. So, yeah, I have to make it back up there if we ever make it into retirement. So West Hills will be kicking off, start this second half. Haley with the kickoff. He was responsible for that 3 points on the board, and he'll kick it through the end zone for the touchback, and the Tigers will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. You want to go for the starting team here in the second half, or who we had for the starters?
I'm sorry.
Going to go and do that for us?
He almost kicked it out of the back of the end zone.
Oh, yeah. No, he's got a leg on him. And deceptively. Roy Platt, by the way, is listening while you get that lined up. Roy Platt from the class of 87 is joining us tonight, so glad to have you, Roy, in Texas.
Yeah. Always listening in.
Yeah.
So at center, we have Jose Apodaca. At guards, with Ethan Areola and Andres Castello. Tackles, we have Ethan Reeves and Aiden Shields. Big beef on the front line, finally, for the Tigers.
Yeah, it's good to see some size on the front.
We got 3 trips to the left here with Ollie on the outside.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. Under center is Tiernan. And hand it off on the back through is Shaw, and Shaw's going to get to the line of scrimmage and maybe a yard out of it. It'll be a 2nd down and 9.
Number 30 in on the tackle. I'm not even going to call it. I'll just give you numbers. And I want to tell you about talking to Albert Cordell. Remind me of name from the past. I was good to see a text from him this afternoon when I left work.
His dad was one of the best referees we had around here, many years.
Along with Mr. Holt, I remember them reffing together.
Yeah.
Bob Holt. Bill Cole. That's the name. He had to remind me about Bill Cole.
Take the handoff, go out to the right side, got to complete the pass. Yeah, close to the 1st down, and making the reception on the far side of the field.
I think it was Ollie.
Oh, no, it's going to be Suarez. Yeah, Dominic Suarez will get the catch, and he'll get it out to about the 29-yard line, maybe a yard short.
Yep, that's about good.
So a gain of 7 on that, and it'll be a 3rd down on the yard.
Just about.
Tigers are ahead for about 7 yards from the play. 3rd down.
Nice crisp pass. I like seeing that from Karne.
Finally. That was a good pass right there. He had his feet set. The other ones he had to try to get a run the defenders.
Second catch of the night for Dominic. And it's 3rd down and 1 for the Tigers. They'll bring the offense in. Man goes in motion to Suarez, and may have a timeout. Oh, let's see. They're going to go to the sideline. They're calling the referee. Oh, Coach David Shaw to come out. also mentioned something.
Yeah. He's looking to the sidelines here.
He's trying
Oh, the band.
maybe they can't play during when the play is going on. I'm not sure how they.
Oh, that's what it is.
But so they're going to get that.
Yeah, that was the band corrector there.
So third down in a yard from the 29 for Imperial. Tigers move everybody on the left side to the right side, and everybody from the right side to the left side. I'm sure I had to pick things up. The Tierney goes under center, has a man in motion to the near side of Suarez, handed up the middle. Going to get the first down, and the second effort's going to get some extra yardage out of that by Seth Shaw, as he'll get out to near the 35-yard line. First down for Imperial.
Oh, that big boy had him, 70.
And he will get out to the 35-yard line. So a good gain of 6 yards on the play, and a short gainer. Like that second effort.
Second effort by Seth. Oh. He's worked hard, I'll tell you.
41 yards on 9 carries in the ball game, plus the touchdown to put the Tigers up 7-3 at this point. Tigers will have 3 wide receivers this time to the left side of the field. Suarez, along with Mesa, and Zach Ray is in the slot. Back to pass Tiernan. Has a little bit of time. Now has to go try to run and got pressured where he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and maybe get a yard out of it. It'll be a second down and 9. Start collapsed on him in a hurry.
Big time, yeah. Good push by the front line to the Wolfpack.
Right at the 35.
I feel bad for him having to come all the way to the sideline and get the play. Well, we used to call that umbrella.
Yes. Man, a night like tonight, you don't want to see your quarterback running all the time like that. Turn in the quarterback, he'll be back in the shotgun. Goes back to pass. Opposite. Got to pass is complete Zach Ray over the middle. Zach will be out across the 35-yard line, or actually across the 40-yard line to about the 41. And there would be a gain of 5, but a third down and 4 coming up.
Good hit by number 8 for the Wolfpack. As soon as Zach caught that. Oh, that's Nate Stevens. I do have him on the roster.
Second catch on the night for Zach Ray. And he, as you can see, he's gotten so much bigger. He just looks stronger.
Yeah. I'm telling you, after he got the ball, he was running over people at University City. Against Sweetwater.
Cherno go under center, and man in motion is Rashard Robinson, who gets the call around the right side. Rashard will turn the Jets on, get the first down, out across the 45-yard line. Try to push it up near the 50, but he'll be brought down at the 48. Gain of 7 and first down for the Imperial.
I like those wheels. I like that.
24 yards on 5 carries on the night for the freshman running back, Rashard Robinson.
Yeah, he went in motion to hand the ball, so he's already moving that way.
And we were worried about the ankle. Doesn't seem to be a problem. He comes off on the sidelines after that play. But I think it's more that they're designing another play for maybe Seth in the backfield now. And that's where he is at. 3 wide receivers to the left side for Imperial, 1 to the right. And in the shotgun is Tiernan, and he'll have Shaw to his left side. And hand off to Shaw up the middle. Seth will get the first down, or across the midfield, I should say. And we'll get down inside the 45 of West Hills. So not quite the first down, but a good quick run up the middle by Seth Shaw. No. And he gets up limping. I don't like seeing that at the 44-yard line of West Hills.
And now it looks better.
Gain of 8.
Oh, now he's limping again.
Second and 2 from the West Hills 44. Yeah, I don't like seeing him limping at all. Comes up 49 yards on 10 carries for Seth. He'll come to the sideline, and Robinson will go back out on the field, and he'll be in the pistol. He'll be directly behind Tiernan at quarterback. CJ looks to his right and then to the left. Hands it off up the middle of Robinson. And that doesn't look like it's an option. It looks like it's a direct handoff play. Yeah. And then there was just nothing up the middle right there. I think if CJ would have grabbed it and took it back, he might have been able to get the yardage necessary for the first down going around the right side.
Oh, they're having to hold it back. He got upset. Robinson got upset after that play.
Well, there was no gain on the play.
No, but it looks like he's keeping it a long time there.
Right, yeah, it did. And he's carrying it with him there. And if it's an option, you'd have thought he had pulled it back. And he could have ran around the side. So I think they were waiting for Robinson to get it. So not something that's, whether that's what it is or not, whether it's an option or whether.
Yeah. It looks slow, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And it looks slow.
Early in the season. Hand it off to Robinson again around the left side. Robinson will get the first down, tripped up, but he'll get down inside the 40-yard line, and it'll be another first down for the Tigers at the 39, a gain of 5.
Quick hitter. I like the way he turned it to the inside.
Yes.
Looks like he was going to try to bounce it to the outside and cut back in. Went right around the defensive end or linebacker, whatever it was.
And fighting for the extra yard, too, like that. He'll stay in the lineup as we look over at Seth on the sideline, and Seth's still kind of limping a bit.
Oh, there he is.
Robinson moved to the right side of Tiernan now. He stays in the shotgun. Back to pass. That's up. Looks over to the right side, now over the middle, throws it, can be tipped down before it gets to Zach Ray, the intended receiver. It'll fall incomplete. Be a second down and 10.
Yeah, that took too long there. But the good thing is he had a bunch of time to throw. But 55 knocked it down just before it got to Zach. What we got? Second and 10.
Seth Shaw back into the lineup now as Robinson will come to the sideline. From the 39-yard line of West Hills, Tigers leading it 7-3. 5:31 to go in this third quarter of play. Hand it off to Shaw. Shaw will get a yard and nothing more. It'll be a third down and 9 from the 38. That puts him right at 50 yards now on 11 carries. Just wasn't anything there.
No, on that one. No. He got hit right at the line of scrimmage and fell forward. That was all he got.
So third down. In fact, they didn't even get in the yards. It's third down and 10 from the 39.
Oh, sure did.
I thought he did. I thought he got 1 yard. But put him back to 49. Tiernan pump fakes to the right, throws over the middle, going to complete his best shot. That's going to break open. He'll get the first down and then some inside the 20-yard line to the 19 and a first down for Imperial on a 20-yarder.
Wow.
He didn't look like he was limping home, did he?
He outrun the first guy.
Yeah. Longest play for the Tigers tonight. And it goes 20 yards on the pass play to C.J. Tiernan to Seth Shaw. And the Tigers have the ball first and 10 now at the West Hills 19-yard line.
I'm thinking about that when he stole that ball. Remember when it reminded me of Burt Reynolds in the longest yard. He's pointing, yeah. block him.
I'm running out of gas. Robinson back to the lineup. Tiernan, little short pass going to get it to Robinson. Robinson to the 15-yard line, still in his feet down to the 10. Going to be brought down hard around the 10-yard line, but get some good yardage. Not quite the first down, but they're going to mark it at about the 12, it looks like. Give him a gain of 7, second down and 3.
Mickey, I like the way he fights.
Mm-hmm.
Any inch. He'll take any inch you'll give him.
Tiernan hanging with that with guys in his face coming in hard and took the time to just float the pass over there, too. That was nice.
Yeah.
That's Robinson's first catch of the night, by the way.
And then Rashad he grabbed that at his ankle somewhere. He was by himself, so that was a breakdown on the defense. But we'll take it.
Yep.
So Dominic comes in and we got a timeout.
Timeout. 4:12 to go in the third quarter play. It's the Tigers 7 and the Wolfpack 0.
Wake up with Kxo Café. Open daily at 7 a.m. Serving your favorite breakfast. From omelets, pancakes, eggs benedict, waffles, and yes, Mexican breakfast too. Kxo Café serves lunch till 2 p.m. From sandwiches, salads, and yes, of course, the all-American cheeseburger. Kxo Café thanks you for voting us the best breakfast in town. Once again, you can order online at Kxo Café El Centro or call 760-352-9655.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. Full box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Highland in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230. Kxo Centro.
Tigers with a 3rd down and 3 from the West Hills 12-yard line. And off up the middle, Seth Shaw bounces out to the right side after getting closed up on the inside on the left and gets down near the goal line. Not quite, but he'll have the 1st down. It'll be a 1st and goal. Good eyes on that by Seth.
You see that? You see the way he cut that back?
Yes.
Excellent peripheral. I'm telling you, on the basketball court the same way.
There may have been
face mask
too.
Face mask against them.
It is going to be a touchdown. So Seth will make it in for the touchdown, his 2nd touchdown tonight. And the Tigers are now back with better than a touchdown lead at 13-3. 12-yarder on that. Good job, though. He went to his left, and there wasn't nothing there, and then cut it out. Priest and took it to the right. Did a great job.
Bounced it, and we were right in line with that. Bounced it right out, and then it looked like he was tripped himself. And he caught his balance and put it in, so he got slapped in the face on the way in.
So Ethan Gonzalez come in for the extra point, and it's good. With 4:03 to go in the 3rd quarter play, it's Imperial 14 and West Hills 3.
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago to help the football team with much-needed equipment and sending the players to special training. Now, through their fundraising efforts from the past and now, the Imperial Tiger Association is proud of what they have accomplished and what they will continue to do in the future. They're always looking for new members. You can call Victor at 760-960-6317. That's 960-6317 if you're interested in helping out. Go Tigers!
14-play drive on that, George.
Wow, finally.
And it goes 80 yards. We like those, too.
I like that.
And, let's see, ends up at 4:03, so it's a 8-minute and 7-second drive. And capped by the 12-yard rush for the touchdown by Seth Shaw, 2nd touchdown of the night. And Gonzalez with the PAT, and it is 14-3 in favor of the Tigers. Now, time for some defense.
Yes. Yes. Let them run the clock a little bit. How much time did we use on that, Brian?
8 minutes and 7 seconds on the drive. Yeah, that was a long one. 14 plays and 80 yards and using over 7 minutes. I mean, they were 8 minutes off the clock. That's nice. I like that. Ball control offense like that. It's going to go back into the end zone. It will be a touchback. And West Hills, that's his 2nd of the night. And that will put the ball out to the 20-yard line for the Wolfpack.
Good drive for the Tigers.
Yeah, you like seeing that.
I like the way they moved all the way down the field.
In the mix of plays.
Yeah.
Mix of personnel. I like it.
I like that kid. I like that freshman.
Yeah, I do too.
Rashad Robinson.
That's Seth at 61 yards rushing now, 12 carries. Having that. Now let's see what the Wolfpack can do. Colin Deal, the quarterback, will be under center. Hands it off up to the right side to Diego Calderon. There's nothing there, but red jerseys, no gain at all. It'll be a 2nd and 10. You have nowhere to go with
64.
That. And we're going to be charitable because they came a long ways away and give them a yard. It'll be a 2nd down and 9 from the 21.
Max Alvarez and Aiden Shields. That Shields with his 4th.
Yeah, Aiden's playing a good ball game.
They get the Podaka in the middle. He's excited. Great kid.
So Bill will be back under center once again. And then I'll call to him as there's one running back behind him with 2 wings. And one slot goes to the left side, gets the pitch, tries to turn the corner. And the Tigers are going to be right there. He'll get a yard out of it. Maybe. Oh, he's got a great kid.
Look at that.
He is pumped up, I tell you what. Oh, he is pumped. Be a couple of yard game, but still a 3rd down and 7.
I think he just got a cramp. I think he just came up with the cramp there. That's Zach with his 5th tackle of the night.
Keller on the carry on that. And that's his 2nd carry, 9 yards total.
You know, I like the way they pitched to him. He's already outside of that.
Right, and he's already got ahead of screen.
Yeah, I like that. No, USC.
Dill running around to his right side. Pump fakes, then broken up at the last moment. Great job by Joel.
Well,
Campos. Yeah, good breakup.
That would have been a pick six if he hit that. Look at him.
He's jacked
He
up.
knew he had it.
So 3 and out, and the Wolfpack will have to punt. Great job, Tiger defense.
God, I like the way Appleton is coming off the field. He is punt. I'd love to see that.
Those players are getting after it right now. Gill has been incomplete in his last 3 passes now. Haley will be into punt. He's a good punter, and that's why Steph goes all the way back to the 33-yard line. He knows these young men's got a leg on him. So we'll just have to tell him next time when he's near the goal line on a punt, just go to the 10-yard and let it go if it goes past you, not, you know. And Haley's punt. Be a line driver.
Yeah.
It's going to bounce once. That's going to come up and get at the 35-yard line to the 40, 45-yard line. Makes a couple of moves at that point, gets out to the 48, and that's where the Tigers will have the ball 1st and 10. And they'll be at their own 48-yard line. It's a great field position.
Oh, Villa Campos is coming out limping here.
They'll bring up a 1st down and 10 for the Tigers.
Got a cramp. Oh, it's a cramp.
The second possession for the Tigers in this third quarter. The first one, they went 80 yards, 14 plays for the touchdown, and now they've got the ball. Much better field position at their own 47. Yeah, that's not one of the Northwestern balls, so we must have got our ball. Shipping in after all. But yeah, it was when I was there and I saw him, I go, what? You know?
What a good
and
story
they had
to tell, though.
Yeah, they had purple laces on them, and then they had the N for Northwestern. They had Northwestern on it. And Athletic Director Victor Cruz was telling me about it. I was like, well, that's really cool. I like that. We're practicing with Big Ten football.
Do we get to keep those on there?
I think so. I think the way it sounded like that they just shipped them out and it's like, here's some, you know, in good faith kind of deal. And so that's kind of cool right there. I like that.
David, if I can get one of those.
Yeah. Man of motion to the near side, and I hooked the middle to Robinson. They didn't know where to go. They were waiting for that.
Three guys back there.
Yeah, they were waiting on that. It was a loss of 3 yards on the play, 2nd down to 13.
Somebody missed their line. That is a good story, though, to tell.
Yeah, it is. It is. I thought it was really cool to look over and see that. Oh, that says Northwestern.
And we're the ones cramping there. We got 2 guys right here.
Yeah, now wait a minute. It's supposed to be for the other team. You guys are supposed to be ready for this.
And I remember you guys talking about Royce drinking that pickle juice. Oh, there's no way.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I like pickles, but not.
Yeah, I'll save that for somebody else.
Yeah. I'll take the cramp.
Hand it off to Robinson. Nothing up the middle. They get stuffed again for no gain on the play. It'll be a 3rd down and 13 from the Tiger 44.
I got to get that to the Wolfpack. They're fighting. They're pushing us back.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. So 3rd and 13 for the Tigers from the 44-yard line with 1:12 to go in the third quarter, and Imperial leading at 14-3.
At least we're using up the clock here. We got about a minute left in the third.
Yeah, so the whole quarter's been Imperial. And when you consider that they've had the ball for about a minute and a half of this whole quarter, the rest has been Imperial.
That's good to see.
Yep.
Again,
ball control.
Dominic, Zach, and Ollie out to the right.
Man in motion is Robinson going to the right, back to pass Tiernan. That's up. Passes over the middle. Way over the head intended receiver, Zach Ray, but look who's wide open.
Wide open.
Deep.
Ollie was all by himself behind the defenders.
I don't think he saw him at all. He was open. He puts his hands out to the side like, I'm there. There. Incomplete, so the 4th and 13 and the Tigers.
Look at him. He's going
Yeah, I don't blame him, man. That floats out there a little bit more. He's wide open. I mean, there was nobody.
There was nobody behind him.
No. That's a 6 right there.
Even an overthrow, I would have taken an overthrow on that.
Yeah.
It might have hit Ollie.
So Ethan Gonzalez will come in for the punt. Good snap back. And a good floating punt that will go all the way down to the 20-yard line, picked up at that point, and give you some room to run out to the 35-yard line, to the 40, and down to the 44-yard line is West Hills, and that's where they will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Somebody down. I can't see the number. I think it's
22 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
32-36. So it's either Moreno or Villacampos.
I don't like seeing that, especially after he came up with such a big defensive play last time.
Yeah, well, they were stretching. One of the ones that was stretching a cramp. I think he knocked the wind out of himself.
Yeah, I think you're right. The way he's...
Oh, shoulder.
No, it is shoulder. It is the left shoulder they're taking a look at.
Oh, they got a penalty. I missed it.
Whoa.
I didn't see any flags.
I didn't either.
Got to hold. Right, he said hold.
Oh, I know.
But I didn't see any flag.
I didn't either.
I did see South Korea throw a black bag this way.
So maybe there was
about the
45 into the play, maybe?
Yeah, he was about the 35 and he threw it all the way to the 45. Okay. But I thought it was to mark the spot.
Okay. Dill back. Thanks to the handoff, going to keep it himself. He'll go out across the 35-yard line.
Should be the last one.
That'll be the last play of the quarter, I think. And he's going to say his forward progress got him out to the 37-yard line, so a gain of 3. So 2nd down and 7 coming up, and that will be the end of this third quarter play with the score. The Imperial Tigers 14 and the West Hills Wolfpack 3.
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago to help the football team with much-needed equipment and sending the players to special training. Now, through their fundraising efforts from the past and now, the Imperial Tiger Association is proud of what they have accomplished and what they will continue to do in the future. They're always looking for new members. You can call Victor at 760-960-6317. That's 960-6317 if you're interested in helping out. Go Tigers!
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes with nothing but fresh ingredients. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. And yes, there's something on the menu for everyone, like 17 different burritos. El Zarape Restaurant, open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Friday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Next, we mentioned Roy Platt from the class of 87, listening in from Melissa, Texas. Always great to have you listening in with us, Roy. And also listening in is Lois. Lois Tejas.
Oh, and Edward?
Yeah. And
okay.
Listening to us. Thanks for mentioning Nathan. Made her tear up. Sorry about that, Lois. Didn't mean to want to tear you up. I thought you might like hearing his name when we did that little recap at the beginning of the...
Nate was one of my all-time favorites.
Oh, yeah.
That kid played with heart.
Was that pun intended?
My bad. I didn't even catch that. Yeah,
that was incomplete, and
Nate left it on the field.
He did.
That's why I liked it.
And you know, when he started his first game at running back, I thought, well, we'll see.
He's too skinny.
Man, I know, but he ran hard. He did. He ran really hard. So, Lois, great to have you listening in. And also, I saw the photograph of your granddaughters, Vanessa and Ariana De La Rosa, that are on the varsity cheer this year. I'll let you pick out which one of the 40 they are out there. But we appreciate you guys listening into us each week, and it'll be a fun year. We'll have fun with it. Back to passes, Dill. I'm going to pass it back to the near side, and going down almost on the knee to get it, and then almost fumbles the ball, but then he's going to turn it up to get the first down across the 50-yard line. He almost had his knee touched down, but I guess he didn't, and he's going to get out to the Tiger 48-yard line.
No. Pablo Moreno and Seth Shaw. And Seth hit him with the shoulder, but he almost got away from him. He just grabbed an ankle, held on to him.
It's going to be a 15-yard gain on that, and a 1st and 10 for the Wolfpack at the Imperial 48-yard line.
We had that covered. He just got away from the defender.
Yeah.
Valenzuela was there with him.
1st and 10 from the Tiger 48. Hill, and up the middle, fakes the handoff, got a pitcher out the right side, fumbles on the ground, but again, it bounced right back up in his hands, and he'll go down immediately. There will be no gain on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down and 10. Nate Stevens on that play.
Bounced right back up.
Yeah, he got lucky. He got lucky, no doubt about it. They're going to give him about a yard gain on that, actually. So it'll be a 2nd down and 9 from the 47.
Reminded me a little of the old Wishbone right there.
There's a good fake up the middle by Dill.
And then he kept it, and when the defender came in, the defensive end came in, he pitched it out. Too bad he fumbled.
Right, read the defensive end, and he took it.
Dill under center, as man in motion the near side. And up the middle to Calderon. He tripped and fell. I remember John Tyree in a practice down here one time, a player like that slipped and fell, and he blew his whistle. Everybody just froze on, oh, no. And he ran over there, and he grabbed a piece of grass. He goes, I got it out of the way now. Everybody cracked up. Pretty funny.
I didn't know that one. That was Pat McGee. Is that what you said?
No, it was John Tyree.
Oh, Tyree?
Yeah, we went up to watch the practice the week before the Eagle Mountain. They let some of his freshmen.
Oh, Scotty. Scott Hartsock at Needles. Comes around third. I think it was Manahano. Hit a capper. Mm-hmm. And Scott comes around third, and he just goes hard. He goes down so hard. And Coach Holman looked and said, what happened? He said, the earth moved with the serious face.
Steele turns the corner on the right side, tries to get the first down. He can't quite reach with the ball to do it, though. What presence, though? Yeah. What presence. He's going to be a couple of yards short, though, as he'll get to the 35 or to the 40-yard line. So West Hills will have a fourth down and a couple from the Tiger 40-yard line.
Somebody came up champion. Oh, he's okay. Devin Mesa. The Pablo Moreno. Moreno hit him hard, pushed him out of bounds. I like the way he reads, though.
Yeah, no, that was a good presence to know where the first down yard marker was at. He goes up under center and then steps back, and now he's going to call an audible. Under center, 4th and 2. Pitch out to the left side.
Good job.
To turn the corner. Tigers everywhere. They're going to stop him. The Tigers will stop him and take over possession at their own 42-yard line. Great job by Imperial.
Oh, I didn't get the number they got him. It was a 6. There was a 6 in it. I thought it was 16, but I don't see a 16. Joel Viacampo.
There you go. And he got back in the lineup.
Yeah,
loss of 2 on that one, and the Tigers will take over possession.
You know, I got Joel Viacampo leading everybody in tackles with 7.
Wow.
Yeah.
And almost had a pick 6. Yeah, a little bit of luck. Yeah, he had it covered. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. After the defense holds big at their own 42-yard line.
Stopped by the Tigers.
9:31 to go in the ball game.
Now we got to use up the clock.
Yep. All control right here. Tiernan will go back to pass. Pass it out in the flat. Gets to Robinson. Robinson makes a good move to the inside. Will go out to the outside. Gets the first, or actually across the 50-yard line. Now he's going to have a first down and still going. They never got him off his feet. And penalty flag comes down late in the play. But Robinson did not want to go down. Wow, he got all the way down to the West Hills 43-yard line for the first down, but he did not want to go to the ground.
He did not. He fought. He got that himself there.
Personal foul, face mask against West Hills. That's a couple of face mask calls against them tonight.
That's why Ollie was upset. Ollie was upset at somebody over there. He's only 4 foot tall, though. You need to be careful.
18 yards on that. Wow. Yeah. Tell you,
that helps.
He was tough on that.
I didn't know why we were passing, but I like it now.
Yeah,
we need to use that clock up right now.
And with the penalty, it's a 1st and 10 Tigers, and now at the West Hills 18-yard line.
Come on, take your time. Take your time. The clock just started.
Wide receivers all over to the right side. Empty backfield. Tiernan in the shotgun.
He's all by himself again.
Back. Sets up. Passes. In and out of the hands of tender receiver. Almost got it picked off. That was close to being picked off by Nate Stevens. If it goes incomplete, it'll be a 2nd down and 10.
I don't know who he was throwing to.
Yeah.
It almost looked like he was throwing at the defender.
Yeah, it just wasn't any Tigers around there, so I'm not sure where he saw from where he was at.
But. Yeah, somebody must have run the wrong route because Zach went upfield.
So it's a 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers, stopping the clock with 8:58 to go in the ball game. Updated score, Central 23, or actually 22 to 14. Let me take a double check on that.
I'm not getting
30 to 14. Central over Point Loma in the 4th quarter. So Central with a 2-touchdown lead over the Pointers. 2nd down and 10 at the West Hills 18. Hand it off to Robinson. Robinson up the middle. We'll get a couple of yards before getting stacked up and brought down. Give him a gain of 3 on that. And it'll be a 3rd down now and 7.
Yep, right next week. Yeah. Okay, we need one more first down here.
8:37 to go in the ball game. Clock running.
They need 2 scores. That's why I didn't know why we went into the shotgun to play before this one.
Robinson will stay in the lineup.
Yeah, Shaw.
And Shaw also in the lineup in the backfield, along with Tiernan.
Nixon going right. Who's in the spot over here?
Dominic Suarez is.
Oh, Dominic, that's what.
And timeout's going to be called on the field with 8:05 to go in the ball game. It's Imperial 14 and West Hills 3.
Bo and his team of employees at Gas Auto Body are constantly striving on giving you 100% satisfaction on getting your vehicle repaired and fixed right. Dan's Auto Body is grateful for the support they hear from the job they're doing and being highly rated with CarWise.com. Yes, accidents are disturbing, and Dan's Auto Body is here for you to ease the pain and fix your vehicle as fast as possible. Stop by at 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Start that day off right with your favorite drink from Brick House Coffee, next door to Brick House Deli at the Lisa Tucker Center in Imperial. Brick House Coffee has so many drinks to choose from. Hot drinks, blended drinks, or cold drinks, including the best tea in the valley with different flavors. Open daily with a convenient drive-thru. And next door, Brick House Deli with big, full, fresh flavor. The Valley's premier deli, serving breakfast and lunch. So come visit them both at the Lisa Tucker Center on West Ayton Road in Imperial.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230. KXOL Centro.
Third down and 7 for the Tigers at the West Hills 25-yard line. Tigers bring the offense all together. And Rashard Robinson in motion. Hand off the other way to Seth Shaw. Breaks off a one tackler. And then will push his way to about the 21-yard line, it looks like. A gain of 4. So fourth down and about 3 to go for the Tigers.
He's favoring that ankle again.
I'm seeing that.
So we're done with it.
Has he had problems over the summer?
Well, he didn't play basketball.
Okay.
And he went out for track and he felt it a little bit, so he
stopped.
Yes, he stopped.
So he'll come to the sideline. That is Shaw. Robinson will go take his place. And the Tigers now with a fourth down, a critical fourth down and 3. A long 2 short 3 from about the 21-yard line. Tiernan will go under center. Robinson will be directly behind him. Man in motion is Mesa. And it out to Robinson over the right side. Robinson will got the first down. Good job. Extra effort. Rashard Robinson, the freshman running back. And the Tigers will have the first down.
I like the way he runs. Mickey, I like Donald White all over right there.
Gain of 4 yards on that one, down to the 17-yard line. And he now has 33 yards and 11 carries. They've been rough, hard run yards, too, I tell you.
Look at that line. I like that. It's pumped up. 58. Andres Costello.
Zach Correa will come back into a slot and head off to Robinson. Robinson following his blockers will get
good push.
Pretty good yardage, too, on that, all the way down to about the 10-yard line or near the 10-yard line. Mark it to about the 11. Give him a gain of 6. Second down and 4.
6:20 to go in the ball game. Now we're pushing. Now the line is pushing.
And I think West Hills are on their heels because their defense has played the whole second half. They really haven't had the ball much in the second half. Let's see, they've had the ball for 10 plays total this whole half. The rest of it's all been the Tigers. And there's less than 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Tiernan looks to the sidelines and sets up in the shotgun. He has Ray to the left of him and Rashard to the right. And Robinson's got a big hole on the left side. And Rashard's going to get close to the first down before getting turned sideways. It depends on where they mark it. It looks like he has the first down.
Let's see what it does.
Get the ref on the far side, but the way he's standing there, it kind of looks like we've got it.
Yeah, Carrillo's saying, move it.
Yep.
Yeah, he's pointing.
First down.
First down.
There
Good
go. Got to put it to the 7-yard line. First and goal to go for the Tigers from the 7.
They need to take their time, though. They use up that clock a bit.
Robinson will come to the sideline, and Shaw will take his place in the backfield for the Tigers. Tiernan will go into center this time. Papadaka, the center, gets the snap. Fakes the handoff. Going to keep it himself on the right side. Breaks off of one tackler. Breaks off of another one. Still on his feet inside the 5-yard line down to the 3. And the Tigers have a second and goal from about the 3-yard line.
Good run by CJ. I thought I'd seen something fly up over here. That's for a flag.
That was more the CJ we saw last year. They're just hard to bring it down. Yeah. You know, he could see the holes and he would take off after him. And we haven't seen that.
Yeah, but he got hit, he bent over, and he spun. Spun out of the defender's hand.
Not the 1 yard. Oh, you're going to give him 6 on that. So, yeah, worth the 1.
Okay. Oh, we need to give it to Rashad. Oh, we'll go in there right now. He made this one happen.
They got Seth Shaw in the backfield. Handoff up the middle. Touchdown. Seth Shaw will get the touchdown. His third of the night, and the Tigers increase their lead now to 20-3.
Make me out. I thought he was pitching. You see the guy that went in motion, Dominic. You see the way he looked like he went to pitch the ball, then he handed it off. Good call. Good call. I like that call.
1 yard TD on that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plays on this one. Awesome. This drive that started at their own 42. All is down. The kick is up. It is good. With 4:08 remaining in the ball game, it's Imperial 21, West Hills 3.
For over 60 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way, keeping our kids busy with school activities. Members are parents and community people who care and want to donate their time. If you would like to become a member, call Betty or Larry Zinn at 760-355-1312. That's 760-355-1312. The Quarterback Club wishes the Imperial Tigers a great season. Go Tigers!
Have you been wanting new flooring but putting it off? Don't wait anymore. Derma's floor covering has the flooring you want at blowout prices. Yes, I mean blowout prices. Hardwood plank, regularly priced $9.99 a square yard, now $3.99 a square yard, and over 1,100 square feet in stock. Select tile, regularly priced $5.99 to $6.49 a square foot, now on sale at $1.34 to $1.99 a square foot. Stop by Derma's Floor Covering today, 220 North J Street in Imperial. Your flooring wishes can come true at Derma's Floor Covering.
May have been a mistake at one moment, but then he makes up for it as the West Hills team let the ball go through, and it could have gone all the way into the end zone. They could have got at the 20 instead of picked it up at the 1, but brought it out to the 35. It actually worked out for them in the long run. A 9-play, 58-yard scoring drive by the Tigers, using up 5 minutes and 23 seconds off the clock, and finishing up with a 1-yard touchdown run by Seth Shaw, his third of the night, and with the third in a row point after touchdown by Ethan Gonzalez, the Tigers leading at 21-3 with 3:59 to go.
Okay, no prevent defense. Go for it. Keep playing defense.
First and 10 for 34 for West Hills.
I'm not a fan of the prevent defense.
Oh, I'm not either. If you've been stopping him with the defense, why change it?
Why change it?
Yep. Back to pass is Dill. Goes quickly out to the right side, going to complete it. And getting out across the 40-yard line to about the 42-yard line is Alexander Grubbs. I believe this is his second catch of the night. I'll get it out to the 42. Gain of 8, 2nd and 2.
See some of the guys coming in here. Pablo Moreno brought him down. Pushed him out of bounds, I guess. We have I believe that's Connor Apodaca over here in number 50. I don't have him on the list.
I say Gustavo Cardenas, we haven't seen. Number 87 right there in the middle.
5-0.
Got to get size to him. We don't have heights and weights to try to get that from Coach Shaw. We do have some beef up front. Hey, we've got some good size this year.
Ooh,
bad snap. Dill's going to pick it up. He has some room to run around the left side, though. Going to break one tackle. Gets hit hard, but that kid is tough.
Yeah.
Got hit right at the 50-yard line and kept going. Get to the 48 of Imperial on a first down for West Hills.
J.J. Jimenez, sophomore linebacker, brought him down.
10-yard gain on that. But yeah, he's a tough runner, I tell you, for a quarterback. his head down and goes.
And his hair goes straight back.
Yeah.
That's mane.
It is long blonde hair. Be a lot of people that would enjoy having hair like that.
Yeah. Not in the heat, though.
No. Oh, no. Could you imagine the back of your neck? Oh, no.
51 is up and nose guard.
Back to pass the Jill. It's up to the far side. Going to float it out there. Almost intercepted. Oh. And it looked like it might have been, should have been intercepted.
Should have been.
But not coming up with it is Devin Meza. It will fall incomplete. Second down and 10. That one kind of just floated out there. That was right to the pickings.
We have a Pedro Serra, number 51, at nose guard right now. 67, Ethan Arreola. No, 87.
87, yeah. It's Cardenas.
Gustavo Cardenas. Yeah.
He's got a good size.
He looks like a ball player.
Yeah.
52. Andy Velasco, the other defensive tackle. I think everybody else is still the same.
8:09 remaining in the ball game. Imperial 21, West Hills 3.
Oh, Gavin Robles is in. He's a backup QB.
Still will go under center. Step back to pass. Rolls out to his right. Throws it. Going to complete it at the Tiger 45-yard line and brought down immediately. It's Frederick Robotham. Gets yet another catch. His fourth of the night. This one will only go for 3 yards, though. Make it 4 yards. And it'll be a third down and 6 from the Tiger 44.
Over here, we're good.
Steele has plenty of time this time. Pass out to the near side and will be caught. Looks like Robotham was thinking about catching it and let it go, and then it was caught behind him. And it will go to the 40-yard line.
Just short. 4th and 1.
39-yard line to gain of 5, so 4th and a yard. They'll go for it, I'm sure, from there.
9 will keep it for sure.
4th and 1 from the 39. Steele gets the snap, rolls out to his right.
There he goes.
Pump fakes, then throws it. Intercepted by the Tigers. Tigers are going to intercept it and bring it back. And then tackle is Devin Meza will come up with the first pick of the year for the Tigers defense. And Imperial has the ball 1st and 10 with 2:06 to go and a 21-3 lead.
Oh, he should have kept that. He had first down all by himself.
Oh, yeah.
He had another 5 to 10 yards he could have done on this one.
Yep. And even though you don't want your players not to intercept it would have been better if we didn't for field position-wise, but we're happy to see him get the pick.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That was good for David.
Yeah, you bet. And that's the first pick.
Now we got to look at how late this flag was.
I'm thinking this is way after the play was over. It's going to go against Imperial. We'll see where they're going to mark that off.
Let's see what JJ calls here. Personal?
Just personal foul against Imperial?
Yeah. Celebrating?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But it's a lot to celebrate for.
Yeah, I think they caught it. I think JJ said number 3, so I'm thinking David.
Maybe he spiked the ball down afterwards. Yeah, I'm not sure. But they're going to put it all the way back to the 11-yard line.
2 minutes. Just
2:06 to go. Imperial with the ball and the lead. 1st and 10. First interception of the season for this Tiger defense. Handed off up the middle to Seth Shaw. Seth will break one tackle, but still going. I don't think he's going to get any yardage. And there's a West Hills player down. Tiger trying to help him up. I think it's cramp, though, is what it looks like on this left side.
Yeah.
But he gets up.
Oh, it's their linebacker. He's been all over the place.
And he's actually going to get about 3 yards on that. So 2nd down and 7. So good job.
Well, we got a timeout. We got a cramp on the fielder.
Cramps all over the place. A minute 43 to go in the ball game. It's Imperial 21, West Hills 3.
Wake up with Broken Yolk Café. Open daily at 7 a.m. Serving your favorite breakfast. From omelets, pancakes, eggs benedict, waffles, and yes, Mexican breakfast too. Broken Yolk Café serves lunch till 2 p.m. From sandwiches, salads, and yes, of course, the all-American cheeseburger. Broken Yolk Café thanks you for voting us the best breakfast in town. Once again, you can order online at Broken Yolk Café, El Centro, or call 760-352-9655.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. PO box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Highland in El Centro. If you're in need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
2nd and 7, inside handoff by Tiernan to Richard Robinson. And Richard would get a little bit of yard to give the Tigers almost a first down. He gets out to about the 20-yard line. It would be a 3rd down and 1.
He got 3-4 yards after he got hit. This kid is pushing.
He really has been.
I hope he stays here 4 years.
Brawley is tied up. Valley Center 14-14 in the 3rd quarter.
Ooh.
We'll keep the tabs on that one. Yeah, good ball game. The North End.
Oh, they're here.
Is it? I have to check that. Hand off to Robinson up the middle. I think he's got the first down.
Could be close.
He is. He's got the first down. Gain of a couple. First down. That's a big first down. That's just about lay a knee down and forget it.
The scoreboard just went out. So he came back.
Yep. That'll seal it right there.
There we go.
And as Lee was saying, Imperial conditioning in the heat might make a difference in the second half. We were saying that from the very beginning, and yes, it's kind of fallen to that way. Yep. Valley Center's now taking the lead over Brawley 21-13 or 21-14 in the 3rd quarter. And out to Robinson up the middle. I thought we'd take a knee right there. They're going to give it to Robinson. He's going to get some more yardage. He'll get out across the 25-yard line to about the 27. It'll be another 5-yard gain, and a 2nd and 5 coming up.
Good showing by the Tigers.
Yes.
Good showing.
Yep. And that's it. We'll let the clock run out. The Tigers will pick up the win. And we're now tied 2-2 against West Hills all time.
Okay.
Final score, Imperial 21, West Hills 3, and we'll be back to recap this one in just a moment.
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago to help the football team with much-needed equipment and sending the players to special training. Now, through their fundraising efforts from the past and now, the Imperial Tiger Association is proud of what they have accomplished and what they will continue to do in the future. They're always looking for new members. You can call Victor at 760-960-6317. That's 960-6317 if you're interested in helping out. Go Tigers!
El Zarape restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes with nothing but fresh ingredients. El Zarape restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. And yes, there's something on the menu for everyone, like 17 different burritos. El Zarape restaurant, open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Friday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Bo and his team of employees at Stan's Auto Body are constantly striving on giving you 100% satisfaction on getting your vehicle repaired and fixed right. Stan's Auto Body is grateful for the support they hear from the job they're doing and being highly rated with CarWise.com. Yes, accidents are disturbing, and Stan's Auto Body is here for you to ease the pain and fix your vehicle as fast as possible. Stop by at 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Tigers led this one from the very beginning. It looked like it was going to be a West Hills kind of night as they got the ball, went all the way down, had the ball at the 6. A carry up the middle by Diego Calderon was taken out of his hands by Seth Shaw, who then ran 96 yards for the touchdown. And that was with 4:16 to go in the first quarter. And with Ethan Gonzalez's extra point, gave the Tigers a 7-0 lead. That's what they would hold at the half. And the ball came to the Tigers in the second half. They marched right down the field on a 14-play 80-yard drive using 8 minutes and 7 seconds off the clock, capped by a 12-yard touchdown run by Seth Shaw. And with Gonzalez's extra point, it was a 14-3 ball game for the Tigers. Moving back, it was 7-3 at the half on the 39-yard field goal. That is by West Hills' Tyler Haley. That was their only score, and that came with 7 seconds to go in the first half. It was a 7-3 halftime score. Then the Tigers made it 14-3, and then would add to it with 4:08 to go in the ball game on a 9-play, 58-yard drive using 5 minutes and 23 seconds off the clock. A lot of key runs by Richard Robinson on that one, but capped by the 1-yard run by Seth Shaw, his third of the night with the PAT. Tigers winning 21-3. And C.J. Tiernan passing would end up, after going 2 for 5 and 10 yards in the first half, would finish up 7 of 13, 67 yards. 2 for 7 yards for Dominic Suarez. There were 2 catches for 15 yards for Zach Ray. 1 catch for 20 yards by Seth Shaw. And then 2 catches for 25 yards by Rashard Robinson. That accounted for the 67 yards of passing for the Tigers. They would add 134 yards rushing. I remember in the first half we only had 38, 17. We had 55 yards in the first half. We'd end up with 134. 55 of that by freshman Rashard Robinson on 16 carries. 67 on 14 carries for Seth Shaw and the 3 touchdowns. And then C.J. Tiernan, 4 carries for 12 yards, for a total of 134. With the 67 passing, 201 yards offense for the Tigers. We'll take a look at West Hills and how they varied in the ball game in just a moment.
Start that day off right with your favorite drink from Brick House Coffee, next door to Brick House Deli at the Lisa Tucker Center in Imperial. Brick House Coffee has so many drinks to choose from. Hot drinks, blended drinks, or cold drinks, including the best tea in the valley with different flavors. Open daily with a convenient drive-thru. And next door, Brick House Deli with big, full, fresh flavor. The Valley's premier deli, serving breakfast and lunch. So come visit them both at the Lisa Tucker Center on West Ayton Road in Imperial.
For over 60 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way, keeping our kids busy with school activities. Members are parents and community people who care and want to donate their time. If you would like to become a member, call Betty or Larry Zinn at 760-355-1312. That's 760-355-1312. The Quarterback Club wishes the Imperial Tigers a great season. Go Tigers!
Have you been wanting new flooring but putting it off? Don't wait anymore. Derma's floor covering has the flooring you want at blowout prices. Yes, I mean blowout prices. Hardwood plank, regularly priced $9.99 a square yard, now $3.99 a square yard, and over 1,100 square feet in stock. Select tiles, regularly priced $5.99 to $6.49 a square foot, now on sale at $1.34 to $1.99 a square foot. Stop by Derma's Floor Covering today, 220 North J Street in Imperial. Your flooring wishes can come true at Derma's Floor Covering.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. PO box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
Looking at West Hills tonight, Colin Dill, who was 7 of 13 for 53 yards in the first half, would end up with 11 of 21 for 85 yards total in the ball game, plus that big interception at the end by Devin Meza, that got that at the very end for the Tigers. So did have the 1 pick, but 85 yards passing. They would have 104 yards rushing, and most of that was by their quarterback, Colin Dill, at 75 yards on 9 carries. Diego Calderon, 6 carries for 18 yards. And then Vince Keller had a couple of carries for 9 yards. Frederick Lowbottom had 3 carries for -5. And then Nate Stevens, 3 carries for 7 yards. And no touchdowns given up by the Tigers defense tonight. That's kind of nice.
Just that field goal.
West Hills is a Division III school in the same division that the Tigers are in. And for Imperial to come away with this with a 21-3 victory, it feels good.
Good. Yes, we did well.
Yep.
We did well. Proud of the team.
You can see where things can be worked on, but there are a lot of pluses in this game for Imperial.
And I knew on defense we'd be good. We lost 1 player from last year and 1 from the offense also.
Yeah. So,
but the offense always takes a little bit to get going.
Yeah, exactly. And timing and everything, that's such a big deal, is the timing of it all. And so that's always something to look at.
Yeah.
And so wind all over up here. Now it's starting to feel cool up here.
Yeah, it feels good.
Just what we needed.
I was hurting.
Exactly.
When I was sitting there.
Here we see now that we're going to take a look at the other scores that are going on because there's some close ones tonight, and we'll be back with that in just a moment.
Wake up with Kxo Café, open daily at 7 a.m., serving your favorite breakfast, from omelets, pancakes, eggs benedict, waffles, and yes, Mexican breakfast too. Kxo Café serves lunch till 2 p.m. from sandwiches, salads, and yes, of course, the all-American cheeseburger. Kxo Café thanks you for voting us the best breakfast in town. Once again, you can order online at Kxo Café El Centro or call 760-352-9655.
Bo and his team of employees at Gas Auto Body are constantly striving on giving you 100% satisfaction on getting your vehicle repaired and fixed right. Gas Auto Body is grateful for the support they hear from the job they're doing and being highly rated with CarWise.com. Yes, accidents are disturbing, and Gas Auto Body is here for you to ease the pain and fix your vehicle as fast as possible. Stop by at 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. PO box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
El Zarape restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes with nothing but fresh ingredients. El Zarape restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. And yes, there's something on the menu for everyone, like 17 different burritos. El Zarape restaurant, open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Friday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m.
The final score here in Imperial, 21-3. The Tigers defeat the West Hills Wolfpack. And let's take a look at some of these other scores. Go ahead.
I asked Vic Lopez if he could get David Shaw to come up.
Okay. All right. Well, good. We'll talk to David real quick, see what his comments are on that. Yes, if defensive stats for us, we can do that. I have to go ahead and get those because I'll tell you that this defense for Imperial was outstanding tonight.
Well, look, the one that had the game was Joel Campos.
Mm-hmm.
I got him with 7 tackles.
Wow.
Carlos Moreno and Victor Valenzuela, each with 4. Have Seth Shaw with 6 and 1 takeaway for 96 yards, you said? What else do we have here? Oh, Zach Ray. I got to get him in there. I have him with 6 tackles, but he made that quarterback rush on everything he did. He was there.
Yeah, he didn't have much time, especially in the second half. I mean, whatever adjustments that were made at the halftime really worked.
It really worked.
They had them on their heels.
Yeah, and then the other one, Aiden Shields. Aiden Shields was an animal. I have him with 5 tackles also.
We'll wait a few moments and see if we get David up here. The head coach, David Shaw, picking up the victory tonight. Start off his second full season at the helm here at Imperial High School. Looking at the scores of other games, we haven't mentioned Palo Verde until now. We've gotten a score on that. It's Palo Verde 35, Coachella 7. Ooh, wow, that's in the fourth quarter. Final score, Central 30, Point Loma 14, Valley Center 21, Brawley 14. That's in the third quarter, so that one's still going on. So little updates for you on the different games that are going on tonight. We'll be on the road next week. We'll be in Arizona against Cibola High School. So we hope you join us on that. We'll be on the air at 6:45. And then we'll be on the road. Actually, we see Coach Shaw coming up now. So we'll get him up here and ask him what his thoughts are on this ball game. Yeah. George just wanted me to first ask you, did Imperial win? Great job tonight. Thanks. You guys look great out there. Adjustments you made in the second half, because I tell you, your defense especially just shut them down.
On second half, we, you know what, they came out, man, and they punched it on us all the way down the field, and then we had I don't even know how long it was, maybe 90 yards.
96 yards.
96 yards. So, and it looked like Seth was going to fall down like he was tired. So, so in the second half, they kind of moved the ball the whole first half. Right. And in the second half, I think we didn't make many adjustments. We just started tackling a little better.
Okay.
And then we made some minor adjustments. We kind of moved the corners up a little bit just to kind of take away that sweep. So, I mean, it was a good game plan. On offense, I thought we got going in the second half. New offensive coordinator. So it's going to take, it takes some time. It's not going to, offense is usually a little bit behind defense usually because there's more timing involved.
That's exactly
so. But they'll get it going. I mean, the good thing is, we have a real game on film now, so we'll be able to make adjustments.
I thought the changes that you made using behind the center for Tiernan and then going back in the shotgun and moving those things around, I think that worked a lot too and put them on their heels, especially in the third quarter.
Yeah, no doubt. And that's the difference. I'm more of a shotgun guy. Coach Young, he does both. So I did like that adjustment. We went more to that. That way we can hit a little quicker.
Yeah.
And then we have a good 1-2 punch right there with Steph and Rashad. So it's a senior and a freshman. So
that's what I was going to ask next. A great game for Steph.
Yeah,
2 touchdowns and
then Rashad, like him, both of them. Steph runs in between tackles, and Rashad he gets outside, and I mean he's dynamic, man. He's only a freshman.
He doesn't want to go down. We saw that on one play on the other side of the field where they just kept punching, and he just kept going and going, never would get off his feet. So I'd like to see that.
Yeah, no. They're a good 1-2 punch, and then Tiernan, you'll see him run the ball more, later in the year. But again, we don't have everything in yet that we, But I thought it was a great job by the coaches, the offensive coaches, just to kind of, get the momentum going. So
I know a long time ago, USC Trojan football coach John McKay said he wanted to start the season on the second game because the first one was usually not a good one. But I think tonight for a first game, you guys look very good.
Yeah, no, and thank you for that. And I attribute that also to us playing in that kickoff classic instead of a scrimmage because it's a game-like thing. Because we didn't look too good in the kickoff classic. We still, we came out on the scoreboard 10-0, we won, but we just did not look very good. So, but we got to work out the kinks for this game. So, and then we got a tough 9 games, in a row. So we got a tough road. So Bowler's got a new coach next week. So we got to watch film and see what they're going to run. We don't, he's coming from a college from North Dakota. So, I don't know what he got.
Yeah. And on the road is in quotes because we have Sawola next, and then we've got, Valley Center, and then we got Palo Verde away. So we got some away games. So
I'm seeing 3 in a row.
Yeah. So that'll be kind of tough.
But those are tough teams.
What a way to come out and start the season with this. Congratulations. Thanks for coming and talking.
All right. Thank you. All right. Thanks, Doc.
All right. Thank you, Dave. Head coach David Shaw, a big win for the Tigers tonight. Final score of 21-3. And we appreciate everybody tuning in with us tonight on KXO Radio, Centro, California, 1230 on your AM dial, and on the internet at kxoradio.com. And George, this is beyond my expectations for a first game because, like I said, you never know on what a first game is going to be, and to come out like this and play so well, and against a team that was 11-1 last year. Yeah. They're not a pushover.
No, they're not. So they're not. But I thought we played great in that kickoff classic. But he said he missed it.
You have to reassess yourself on that one.
Maybe I missed the game. Good showing though by the Tigers.
Yeah, good showing tonight.
Good start for the season.
That's the kind of start we like to see. We'll check the scores one more time before signing off. Valley Center's now increased their lead over Brawley to 27-14 in that ball game. Palo Verde still leading Coachella Valley 35-7. And Central with a victory tonight, 30-14 over the Pointers of Point Loma. Wow. Visiting there. So cooler there than here too.
So we go to Cibola. Like you said, we have no idea what they're going to have because we got a new coach.
Right, and tonight was their first game. I think was tonight too. And so,
but he did come over from Gila Ridge, so I don't know if he's going to do the same thing or if he's got his own. Okay.
Well, we'll see next week, and we'll be on the air at 6:45 on Friday night. Live from Yuma as the Tigers will visit the Raiders of Cibola High School. Any final comments for you? And we'll just sign it off.
No, good showing. It's like I was impressed by Rashad Robinson the whole game. I just like the way this kid runs.
Good restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican.
Let me turn that down there.
Yeah, to see the smile on Coach Shaw's face, mentioning him, because he's just a freshman. He's just a freshman, and boy, what a debut he made tonight. Not necessarily in a huge amount of yards. He got 50 yards rushing, but it was the hard-nosed running of those 50 yards that made a huge difference, and we really like seeing that tonight.
Yeah.
We thank Kurt Hoffman for updating our scores throughout the night. Gabe Lamoose for running our board in there as we're live on tonight on KXO Radio.
Centro, California, 1230 on your AM dial and on the internet at KXORadio.com. We'll be on the internet only next week, so make sure to look. I'll try to post it on the afternoon of the game on Facebook of where you can get a direct link on the YouTube channel to get that. And so tune into Imperial California Memories. We'll get that set up, or if you're friends of mine, you'll see it on mine too, and we'll get it on yours as well.
Yes.
And that way you can tune directly in on the internet and find us and have that game next week.
Back on Facebook. I'm back on Facebook. I got off that at the end of the last year, and I had to come on for this.
I have the Imperial California Memory site, and then I have a couple of racing sites. I look at race car stuff. That's me. That's my gig. So anyway, that'll sign it out for here. Final score again: the Imperial Tigers 21, the West Hills Wolfpack 3. And for George Grijalva and Mickey Dale, signing off from Imperial, returning to the main studios of KXO.
Yeah. Good night, all. Thank you for listening.
Trust you're all feeling well.
I feel good. Wow.